have. Hello. Hi. We have a new setup today. Hi, Speed. Hi, Oceanus. How you guys all doing today? We got a blank spot, but we'll have to deal with that.
I don't hear you.
What, you don't
in your
hear me?
stream.
Oh, you don't hear me?
No, I don't hear you in your stream. I only hear you through the through Discord. Eli, how about you?
Checking.
She turned into a hamster.
I turned into a hamster. Hi!
Okay, this is new.
Well,
Oh no, seriously?
I still don't hear you, dude.
Oh no! But
Also, I don't hear me.
you don't hear anybody?
Wait. No, I hear me. I'm retarded. It's a me thing.
It's a you thing?
Anyway.
Okay,
Yeah.
good. We can ignore it. Yay!
Yay!
That was first encounter solved.
How much XP?
How much XP? I give myself -50.
Hi, Pride!
Wait a minute, you're not even a character.
I am quite the character, I'll have you know.
Look, I put you in Sailor Mimas' spot.
Well, thank you so much. Should get you a really good picture of Sailor Mimos. After the game today, I'm going to spend a lot of time playing with Copilot and Grok. Y'all know how much fun I've had in Copilot, and animating our characters. I'm going to have just so darn much fun putting us all together. And then there's...
Oceanus.
Retarded. Oceanus, that's not that hard to say. It doesn't make you special to be able to stay retarded. A lot of people can do that, brother.
Oh, Pride has a new toy.
Well, if his parents say he's special, he can do anything.
Mr. Rogers says we're all special.
I've been
You can't
watching...
trust-
Oh, sorry.
It's your stream. Don't stop for me. What?
Oh, no, I've been watching some videos recently of British people watching Mr. Rogers for the first time. And it's the most precious thing.
They didn't have him. I
No,
forget.
they didn't have him. So I've been watching these react videos of Brits reacting to Mr. Rogers for the first time, and their hearts just melt. Some of them were crying. It was so cute.
Dude, when I was a kid, I think I've told you this before, since Mr. Rogers was so good at talking to his audience, it was just something he did so well. As a kid, I would sometimes talk back to the TV, and I thought that he could hear me.
Oh, that's cute.
There seems to be some kind of war between small squid and midsection squid.
Pride is having a blast with the voice changer and the switchover.
It's really, really cute. What a good idea. And so before we start, as is tradition, whenever I run an RPG, there's a little bit of yapping before the session starts. And we had some fun conversation before the stream started that I was like, yo, let's pause this and talk about it with people, Okay, Eli, so you said your first tabletop RPG, was that World of Darkness or 4th edition? Or
My first tabletop RPG that I experienced was D&D 4th edition, all the way back in 7th grade.
oh god. I am a fossil. What's
Don't
a
worry,
male
I'm
version
a
of a hag?
well-adjusted individual.
I don't think there is one.
Mm.
You don't get that. I actually saw somebody going on about how hag is sexist today, and
Oh man, yeah, you
Can't
guys
have
do get all the
fun.
cool titles. I see. Oh my god, I'm already conquering intrusive thoughts today because I almost said a joke and then I didn't.
I can
And
hear
you
I can
know,
hear the ice in your drink as you motioned toward whatever you were motioning toward. So I think I have an idea.
no, No, I won't have it. Speaking of what you can hear, is there any like droning in the background? I've got this. It's called a portable air conditioner, and it's really cool. By the way, anybody who's hot at their desk, highly recommend. It's this little box. It's called a Chillwell, and it's got a filter that you can freeze. You can soak it and freeze, and then it's got this little reservoir up top that you fill with ice water. And then you turn it on and it just blows cooled air at you. It's so nice.
It sounds nice.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Lovecraft would call you a witch for that.
What, me?
Yes, you and your chilled air nonsense.
I thought you were talking about Squidorable because she's a Cthulhu.
I'm a little Cthulhu.
You're a little Cthulhu-esque.
I know, you're a bobtail squid.
Yeah. Which Cthulhu pretty much is. At the end of the day. Let's be honest, Cthulhu is a squid driving a flesh mech.
Who knows? I may be the blue.
You might be the blue.
You never know.
Well, I don't find you disappointing, but I gotta tell you, it'd be a little bit of a letdown.
Why?
Because I want to see something eat an aircraft carrier.
You want the bloop to be some giant monster.
Yes. Also, Oceanus, no, it's not a box fan. I'm not gonna shill for something else. But you can look it up if you want. Squid in plushie form, kind of want one too. Dinosaur, super duper solid point.
Hey, we got new merch.
Yeah,
Actually,
dude.
no, we don't. That was
like
just
that.
a spitball idea. Do not go.
Do it. Can you put a squeaker in it? Because
Oh my
it needs to hiccup.
gosh.
It needs to hiccup when you squeeze it.
I love that idea.
All right, I'll take a cut. By the way.
Man, if only I were popular enough. That would be like the coolest thing.
Well, you're popular among certain circles more and more.
Yeah, the Ukrainians who hate me.
Hey. In any case, all right. So Eli got started on 4th edition D&D, and he turned into a well-adjusted individual despite that. Many congratulations. And Squid, what was your first tabletop RPG?
The Sailor Moon tabletop RPG.
This was your first tabletop RPG? Was the Sailor Moon one?
The original Sailor Moon tabletop RPG back in like
Oh my god.
99, 2000. We didn't really know how to play, so we kind of half LARPed. We didn't know what we were doing. But
Okay.
it was me and a few of my friends, and we tried to figure it out.
That is so flippin' cool. Oh, hello, Squid's boobs again. If you could just, there we go. How does this compare to your memory of the original Sailor Moon RPG?
I mean, it's pretty similar.
I'm very excited about Soldier Loon existing at all.
The
there
fact that they
any-
kept through with it, even though they didn't have
Yeah.
the license, I appreciate that.
Big time, big time. I really appreciate these people. This is my first introduction to the Tri-Stat system, and even though I'm a 3.5/ Pathfinder dude, which is not simple, I find this really enjoyable. You know what I mean? Hit the ground running, get some exciting role play. It's a heavy role play game. But when combat happens, dude, it happens, and it's like you run the anime, right?
Yeah, pretty much. Pride, thank you for the bets. Cheer, 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 cheer,
Hey.
cheer. Driving in my truck right after a beer. Well,
Hey! How big was the beer? Was it a dragon's milk? In that case, this way to adventure. Please don't hurt yourself or anyone else.
yeah.
Do you
But yeah,
remember any of the stories from when you played the original Sailor Moon RPG?
we only played it once because we had no idea what we were doing. And we were following
Okay.
like one of the scenarios out of the book.
Oh, I see. And did you make your own Senshi, or
No,
were
we
you
just
someone?
played them. I
Okay.
think one of my friends was Sailor Pluto, I was Sailor Venus, and I can't remember the other one. No, he was Tuxedo Mask. He was a dude. So it was just the three of
Oh.
us trying to figure out how to play it, and it didn't work out so well.
No,
But we
I'm
tried.
sorry to hear that.
We tried. Oh, Oceanus' first one was Saga Edition. Star Wars.
I think that's what.
You were just
okay.
talking about that.
I think maybe that is what mine was. It wasn't my first RPG, but that was the one that was made by Wizards of the Coast that occurred between D&D 3.5 and 4th edition. Is that right, Oceanus?
Hold on a second. Thank you, Pride, for the 50 bits. I've never heard that song before. It was the song. You played it on Blur,
Oh, I didn't.
the drunk
hear it.
driving song.
There shouldn't be a song that is that.
It's related to
No.
Deltarune somehow. I don't know.
Why is that a song? You don't sing about that. Dinosaur, you never played a tabletop RPG. You've always wanted to do so. Well, I hope that you have fun sitting in on our game. My first tabletop RPG was kind of a furry game before I knew what a furry was. It was by Palladium. It was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Other Strangeness is what it was called. And as a Ninja Turtles fan, because I'm a child of the 80s and 90s, you know, I was thrilled to find it. And it was based off the really edgy Eastman Laird style turtles where they all wore red masks and there was blood everywhere because foot soldiers were not robots. They always used their weapons. But the rule was instead of just playing as one of the turtles, which you could, but you could also make your own mutant. And I wound up making a mutant coyote that I named Jasper. And I really liked this character, and so I brought him in to the old AOL online role-playing groups in the setting called Raiden.
Yeah, Raiden!
Yep, that's right.
Trench
Hag Pop,
coats,
let's get it.
trench coats and bazookas, baby. Let's go.
Nothing personal, kid. Yeah, exactly. And so then I
Wait a minute,
bring
is
my
that where that's from?
yeah, dude. Olden times, olden
Holy
indeed.
shit.
Yep.
Late 90s AOL.
If you look up Raiden, RHYDIN.
There's also a little comma between after the Y.
Really, I don't even remember that.
Mhm.
But
With
it
a
was
little
the most,
accent.
it was the most pandemonium system of all time because like Harry Potter land was over there, Lord of the Rings land was over there, Edgy Ninja land was over here, and people would just cross over between all of them. And to be honest, as I say this out loud, it was sort of fire.
There's a Reddit for Raiden still.
But then the Dragon Ball Z players showed up, and I gotta be honest, it was kind of unfair.
Yeah, they would
Oh.
show up. There were really no rules, so everybody brought everything from any setting they wanted.
And yeah, like when characters fought, you just talked about it and tried to make it sound cool and put the other guy over. But then there'd be a lot of crying and being accused of god moding if you would no sell, you know. But anyway, I became an accidental furry because it was I had no idea what was happening because like this other like I don't even know what it was, like a wolf person or whatever. I'm like, oh, they must know the same game as me. And then they're like, oh yeah, you should come hang out with me. And I'm like, that's so cool. And then I'm like, boy, a lot of these guys are touching each other a lot, huh? It's probably fun. What's a GIF? You know.
Oh my god,
So.
people are still role-playing in Raiden servers on Discord.
No.
Yeah, on
possible.
Discord.
This requires further investigation. Wait a second, there's no apostrophe there, Squid. You're full of beans.
No, I'm not full of beans. There is supposed to be one, but a lot of people don't include it.
Okay, I don't ever remember there being one.
No, I'm telling you there is. I'm finding a lot of posts that have the apostrophe.
All right, chat X to doubt. Come on now. Come on, everybody. People are always
No.
on my side instead of Squid's. This time will be different. Just you
I
wait.
have no opinion in either way or the other. I messed up the quote. Fuck.
No, it's fine.
No,
Take two.
see? Go to this Tumblr. It's full of it.
I will. Oh well, if it's on a Tumblr.
Wait
Oh,
a minute.
No, it's a character
Raiden?
directory for Tumblr people who play in Raiden, who role play in Raiden.
if I find Jasper Jonathan Stormwind, I'm gonna lose my shit. No, it's a short list. Okay.
Yeah, these
yeah,
are
that was
people
my
who are
name.
these are people who are actively role playing in Raiden like today. Very strange, but sorry. Now we're just talking about Raiden. I didn't mean to get
I
us so
know.
distracted.
Oh, but it's fun. It's fun. It's fun. However, let's have another kind of fun. What do you guys think about playing a little bit of Soldier Loon today? Can I get a hell yeah?
Hell yeah!
Hell yeah.
There it is. That's the pop I was looking for. Let's do a quick introduction of all of our characters. We'll be going first. I'm playing two characters, DMPCs, if you will. I try to mostly keep them in a support role, although sometimes I do get a little enthusiastic, I'll admit, about trying to flesh out my DMPCs, because I love them. Sailor Mimas is Stella Shimoda, her real name. She has the power of ice and hail, or just general dominion over cold. She was the first of these new breed of synthetic senshi, all based on a Dyson sphere around Saturn. The other character that I'm playing is she's called Guchan for short, and she is a Yoma that has signed a contract with the party because they didn't kill her, which I was thanking them prior to the stream that they didn't, because she is quickly becoming my favorite. Yeah, that was Guchan. Thank you. She was a really fun combat encounter. They opted to not kill her. And I've had a great deal of fun integrating her into combat because, like, she was the first Yoma I spent a lot of time building, like customizing, and I'm like, I don't have to throw this away. Incredible. So those are the two DMPCs. Who wants to go next, introducing their character?
I can. My character is Lena Strauer, or Sailor Midas. She is a nerdy former research R&D developer for a large company who gave her the chance to become a sailor soldier, and so she did. And she has a cat named Iris, I do believe. And she loves to cosplay, which actually ties into the mission right now, because we're undercover at a convention, and I'm pretty sure we just kidnapped somebody or confronted him.
You're close. Things have gotten out of hand quickly because of the Yoma that we discussed earlier, but she's doing her best to be a good girl and help. Okay, if Squid's done, Eli, would you like to introduce us to your character?
Yes, I am playing Xavier Brooks today. Well, today and every day after, but Xavier just used to be running in the rat race of Dyson 13, the company of which we are sworn to. And he was able to become a magical girl. Not exactly knowing the side effects, but hey, pay raise. And now currently, in this current mission we find ourselves, we were on the trail of the person that was responsible for the Yoma attacks targeting us, as well as this overall plot to disable and or disband this special senshi project that our company has been working on. Until I had technically jumped the gun last session, getting into a mild combat encounter where then Juragumo Guchan revealed that she had kidnapped the family of our target. And now we find ourselves at a crossroads.
Yep, things went from a reluctant kidnapping slash, worst case scenario assassination to a hostage situation with a innocent woman and girl. That really wasn't your plan, but Guchan used her best Yoma judgment in getting the mission accomplished. So now you guys have this to deal with. Squid, have you got a picture of Snake still handy?
I may. I don't know what pictures are here. Give me 1 second.
Absolutely, dude. Absolutely.
I have this new setup, but I haven't cleaned it up of all the old images.
I love your new setup. Oh yes. Hey, show the one of the three of us hanging out together actually in their non-transformed forms. That's a good idea. That's the bar they hang out at, their special room, and here is Stella is on the right, Lena is in the middle, and Xavier is on the left. This was them celebrating their first successful mission together.
Yes.
Thanks for that. Absolutely.
I need like a better way to keep track of and organize all these pictures.
Homie, it's so fine.
Permanece ser sentados, por favor.
Say that again, please, Eli.
Permanece ser sentados, por favor.
Yep, no. I still don't know what you mean, but Moment Ball Bitter Schnellstein. Oh, Beppo
Schnellstein. Here's Snake.
If you've been to Disney, you've heard that one a lot, probably.
Oh my God! Please stand clear of the doors. Now I know what you mean. Yes. Okay, I suddenly very much get it. This very dapper and fabulous gentleman is Snake. He is leading the efforts from Dyson 94 to put a stop to the entire Magical Girl artificial Senshi product by killing the existing ones. It's been his task. He has sent Yoma after Yoma after Yoma. They have caused pandemonium in Dyson 13, the corpo nation of our heroes, and at last he's been ID'd, and they have been dispatched to dispatch him. They have now, oopsie doopsie, taken his wife and daughter hostage. And that's where we fade in, because this is all taking place in a cosplay / anime convention, the scale of which has been unseen. Dyson is a Dyson sphere around the entirety of the planet Saturn. It's been divided into segments 1 through 100, and at 1/100th of Saturn is bigger than Earth. So when we're talking about a cultural event, a not planetoid, you know what I mean, sharing a culture larger than Earth, when there's a big to-do, it is a big to-do. Hundreds of thousands of people have flocked to a convention center, the likes of which we in the modern day cannot envision. Seeing as this is a cosplay convention, Lena Strauer, as an enthusiast, we can call her amateur, but very high-level amateur, was thrilled to do so. She has gone cosplaying as Sailor Midas.
Sailor Mimas.
I'm sorry, she is Sailor Midas, cosplaying as Sailor Mimas. Thank you so much for catching that.
They're literally one letter off from each other, so that makes a lot of sense that you mix them up. Don't worry about it.
Struth. Alrighty. And who it was just the silliest thing. Sailor Mimas went as the actual Sailor Moon. And who did Sailor Atlas go dressed as?
If I recall correctly, I came dressed as Sailor Midas.
Okay, and you're right, because
As
Guchan
here.
Yes. So in his real body form, he went dressed up in drag as Sailor Midas, who did such a good job that he is pretty convincing. Which is funny because he's not that effeminate of a dude, so she is really good. And meanwhile, Guchan went as Sailor Atlas. So everyone went as each other except for Sailor Mimas, who went as Sailor Moon. Of course, that was before everything went to hell. So now we are going to bring us back. Everyone has been transformed into their Senshi form. You're at the very top floor of the very highest tower over the very largest convention center. And if you recall, the tower is funnel shaped. So people from lower levels have balconies that can't see up to the upper levels what people are doing. It was through, I want to say, the vent system that you all climbed, or did you fly? Help me remember.
I don't think we
We
climbed.
fly.
Yeah, we must have flown.
Well,
'cause
actually, we hadn't got into the vents yet. We just learned that Guchen made her lair upstairs.
Right, she was excited to tell you that she has made a lair and also has caught the wife and daughter of Snake, who has agreed to hand himself over because you monstrous evil Senshi will stop at nothing. The PR isn't great, guys.
No, it's really not.
So, in that case, we'll start with the three of you, and you are 2 floors down from the top floor of this very, very, very high skyscraper. Guchen is in the vents / the very top room, the palatial suite, holding the child and woman in horrible Shelob-style cocoons. It's your job to take charge of this situation. Remember, your objective has still been to deal, one way or another, with Snake. This is now potentially run up against your personal morals. Snake has said he will hand himself over to you as long as he can be guaranteed the safety of his family. That's where we fade in.
Okay. Well, we can guarantee that. We can definitely guarantee that.
I didn't want to speak up on this until he was already here, but Guchen, if I remember correctly, you said he had 2 kids. You have 1.
Did Guchen say he had 2 children?
Well,
This is the DM
okay, going out of the
asking.
character for a moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was already made clear where it was the 1 wife and 2 kids. So that's just what I've been going off of.
The 1 wife and 2 kids. Well, that might be me having wrong notes, because I trust you, Eli. Hang on a second. Let me just scribble something down.
And also there was the small exchange that we as in character do not recall of between Snake and another person who mentioned kids plural.
Oh.
But mind you, that was in the Discord. I can go ahead and pull it up if I can find it again.
Oh, homie, I'd appreciate that. Thank you.
Yippee!
Oh. I'm pretty flexible here.
Yep, 3 months ago, found it.
Hey. Nice catch.
Let's see, let's forward this to Table Talk. Here we go.
Many, many thanks. Roodle-doot-doot-doot. Oh, yes, of course. 3 months ago when Snake was speaking with his boss, Mr. Boogle, I mean, you have no idea who his boss is. Looks both ways. In the interest of this, is that what you're going off of for the sorry, this is a matter of encounter preparedness that I'm trying to fix. Did they mention that he had 2 kids with him last session? Or that he had 1 kid with him, and prior to that, 2 kids had been mentioned?
Well, I do believe Guchan mentioned kids plural, but that the situation last session was that it was the wife watching one of the kids cosplay in a little kids event.
Oh, I do remember
Beyond
that.
we don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't know the loco of the other one.
Oh, righty, ringy roo. And once again, I appreciate you bringing me to heel on that little mistake. So, but I was right about saying that there was 1 kid with the wife at this point. So that's so. I mean, hey, at least Snake will have 1 daughter left if this goes south. Good job, guys. Good job.
No, this is okay. This will be fine. She's not gonna do anything.
It's just a little murder. It's still good. It's still good. Now, however, it is down to how you want to handle the rest of this. Guchan has made her lair in the upper level.
Do we have a way to contact Guchan? We are does our telepathy extend to her?
No, but you
No, it
can
does
summon
not.
her by she has infested the air vents with her webs.
Oh, right, we
And
can
so-
pluck the string.
Yes, so far that's been a successful way to get her attention.
All right, let's do that.
All right, so this is the first time Lena will have done it. So Sailor Midas, you go up and you
Ding.
pluck away at the strings.
Yes.
All right, an instant later, the vent behind you fills with a red glow as 8 eyes blink at you. Yeah,
We're gonna make an exchange. You really shouldn't have kidnapped the kids and the kid and the mom. We're gonna exchange their safety for his. So you're gonna need to
Guchan
let
looks
them
a
go.
little bit. Guchan looks a little bit offended that her plan has not been just, had praise lavished upon it. All right, so you're saying it worked.
It worked, but the problem is it looks very bad.
Hmm.
If
Hmm.
the news gets a hold of what happened, it could be really bad for us. So we've got to be very careful.
Oh, there are camera drones everywhere up there. She points up at the ceiling.
Yeah. That's the problem.
Okay, so what do you want me to do?
Well, we're gonna have to let them go.
And what does that involve as far as you can tell? I don't want to get people complaining because I think I've got a great idea, but I don't want people to complain about how I handle it, so...
She's being passive aggressive.
She's being extremely passive aggressive right now.
Well, how can you get them? Can you get them down here without hurting them?
Well, I mean, I don't want to emotionally scar them. She kind of wiggles her fingers and rolls all 8 of her eyes. But yes, I could bring them down.
Could you bring them down, please?
Yes.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Sweating
She
bullets
just-
right now.
She vanishes into the darkness.
Okay, they're on their way. She
Wait,
means
wouldn't the camera drones be webbed up already?
She didn't tell you
Oh,
how
this is in
mobile
character.
they were. Yeah. Okay, that was in character. Got it.
I mean, you would assume. I sure hope everybody doesn't have a live feed of what's going on. That was
Well,
terrible.
considering what Snake said, they he really doesn't have the best opinion of us before the kidnapping, so
Let's just try to make this as little a disaster as possible, suggests Sailor Mimas.
I can see why she was trying
no,
to help.
she has no, Sarah Atlas is just looking at Sailor Mimas and just thinking, yeah, she has all the reason to not be excited about this. Gestures wildly to everything going on, considering her own slip up the few weeks ago.
I think we've hurt its pride. Now, the visual will cut at this point to what's going on upstairs, since you guys have not had an option to, or rather an opportunity, I should say, to take a look at the entirety of the horror. There is, rather, a large radio tower at the top of this building. A web has been spun all around it, connecting it to the remainder of the top of the skyscraper. It is loaded like they were flies with news drones. Their propellers spinning helplessly, their little jets puffing away, unable to break the web of the nightmare beast that has been brought into your employ. A few of their cameras might be pointed in a generally helpful direction.
Well, that's not good.
I mean, what the hell? Let's see what's on. Sailor Atlas will just turn on the TV in their own room to see what they've been capturing.
That's a good idea.
Every channel, except for ones that are doing infomercials, which get priority, are showing the nightmare that's taken place in this convention and how this innocent mother and daughter are being held hostage by a rogue Yoma working for Dyson 13. And oh, the humanity. Oh God, what's happening? The Yoma, she's leaping from the window. Oh, she's holding the, and then as you're watching this, the window smashes through as Guchan has swung on a web like she is a wrecking ball through the window with the wife under one arm and the daughter under the other. They are both absolutely cocooned. You can just see their eyes, their terrified eyes. Guchan drops them inelegantly on the ground and looks like she expects to be praised. The reporters are screaming in horror.
Yeah, we need to get you on an optics course after, but at least they're padded.
Yeah, they're safe.
So thank you for that.
Big smile.
I'm
Least I could do.
gonna do what I can to get them out.
Oh, so you're going to try to free them?
Well, yeah, at least the kid.
All right, so you pull the webbing away after Guchan relaxes it. When you try to pull it away, if you remember, it's about as strong as iron.
Mm-hmm.
So she uses her powers to release the webbing. You pull the webs away from the child's mouth. She bursts into tears and starts screaming for her daddy to save her.
Yeah, I'll get her out of there. It's okay. I'm sorry.
The screen turns on, showing Snake's face. Well, he says, it looks like you hold all the cards. I'm prepared to give myself to your mercies. Just send out my family, I beg of you. Don't hurt my daughter.
No, I wouldn't.
As if we were planning on that. Sailor Atlas is just scoffing at. He's definitely playing this up for the cameras, and he's probably broadcasting this as well.
Oh, you're absolutely positive that he is. I'm directly outside your room. If you open the door and send them out, once they're safe, I will enter, and you may do with me as you will.
You come in, and we'll let them go.
You're the ones who are filthy wife and child nappers. Why would I trust you?
Because it wasn't supposed to happen, and we're trying to help reform a creature who needs a little extra work to feel what we feel, but she's trying. She didn't hurt anybody.
Guchan smugly looks at Sailor Mimas like you mean her.
She doesn't
Okay,
mean
that is funny.
she doesn't mean any harm. And neither of them are hurt. It's okay. This was not planned. This was not part of why we were here.
Why were you here exactly?
Why else for all the trouble you've been causing in Dyson 13? Under your billing, by the way, and from eyewitness testimony. Kind of leaning towards the 8-legged elephant in the room.
Well, while we're talking, I'm getting the wife unbuckled now.
All right. She leaps across the, well, not literally, and shields her daughter with her own body. Looking at you like the monsters that, in her eyes, you certainly are. Very well. The entire world will see what kind of people you are if I enter and you don't turn them loose.
We'll turn them loose.
Guchan leans over and mumbles to Atlas, "Are we turning them loose?"
As soon as he steps through the door, we let them go. And whoever comes in after him, I guess... Okay, well, we need to first make sure he's actually alone right now. So, Guchan, do you mind taking a peek outside in the vent?
Yeah, no problem. She hops into the vent, vanishing like a shadow. It's really... When she gets quiet, it's too quiet. There's just... Nothing has moved, and yet she has gone.
It'll only be a minute now.
Really, really sorry about this. Lena kind of looks down at her feet.
Who is she saying this to, Snake?
The wife.
Oh.
Sorry.
She looks baffled and confused.
We didn't mean for this to... You were never supposed to be involved. She's being reformed. Her morals are a little confused right now, but she wouldn't have hurt you.
You guys are the ones who hired her, Stella says, pointing angrily at the vent, having held her silence long enough. Why are we acting like they aren't the ones who brought this lunatic monster into the equation in the first place? This is all their fault.
That's true. That's true. She's only here because your husband.
Yeah, Snake did hire her first. We just made her a better deal.
So you might want to talk to him about that.
Never do such a thing, Snake says furiously. Guchan's face appears out from the vent. She dangles herself upside down from a string of webbing. No, it's just him.
Okay, this makes this easier then. Sailor Atlas will open the door widely to show him that it's just them. You may enter.
All right, so the door opens and it reveals Snake standing there. He's holding his cane behind his back. I mean, visibly, not like he's trying to hide it. And he looks at Sailor Atlas very curiously. You know, I haven't seen one of you face to face before. You don't even look like all that.
Okay, if Xavier were a little bit more vain, he might take offense to that, but he sees how much body glitter this guy is adorned in, so he will make no comment.
He is pretty fabulous.
Actually, I'm actually curious. Do you know if Guchen actually kept one of the laser blasters from the guys downstairs?
You didn't see her with one. Odds are solid that a strong Yoma like her wouldn't even think to keep a human weapon because she is arrogant.
I had an idea. Yeah. Snake, I presume. We finally meet in person.
So it would seem. He smiles. His demeanor has changed. Well now, I'd like to thank you very much for being so reasonable and sparing my beloved family. Could I get an intelligence check from everyone in the room?
Sure, what's your...
Sorry, I mean mind, I should have said.
Yeah, what's your
Yes.
mind, Eli?
That is 8.
Alright, Eli's is 17.
Okay.
Mine is 19.
Oh no,
Alright,
don't tell me
very
this
good.
guy's hired a Crisis Act family.
Oh my god.
What is that?
Crisis actors.
I know you like how in like moments of crisis, like natural disasters, they have people that they hire to be all traumatized and crying in the camera, but then they get paid for it.
Oh, I didn't even know that had a name.
Yep. They're called crisis actors. It is something that has been observed.
Oh, you know what? Now I maybe have, yeah. No, hearing Squidorable say it, now I know I've heard it before. Okay. So, it seems almost like that, but you hear a noise coming from the huddled wife and daughter, which is suddenly in exclamation points, as they begin to slowly fuse together into one another and stand
God damn it.
taller and taller into a four-armed monstrosity.
Ew.
There's a smaller head coming from the jaw of the larger head. Beautiful hair still flowing behind it. It rears its head back and bellows as Snake
sorry.
takes half a step back. No, it's quite all right. And twirls his awesome signature snake cane and holds it between himself and Sailor Atlas. Since you guys
Nice
managed
stick.
to notice this, nice stick, bro. I've been told. All right, everybody, it's time to roll initiative.
All right, I was talking to the wife when this happened. Like, I've been trying to reassure her.
Yes.
So,
Oh yeah, she was closest to this Naoyoma, so that should be fun.
I agree. So you'll roll yours with advantage, which is a good thing because that's 2 1s.
yeah.
So roll a
Night,
third.
guys.
2 6s.
What are you guys doing?
Hey.
What the fuck?
Yay. I got
right.
Max.
let me go on ahead, and I am just taking this all.
And what am I rolling
down.
for you, Eli?
Oh wait, wasn't that mine just now since I had the 17 on the mind check?
No. This is what's prevented you guys from having disadvantage in this first round. You noticed it happening. So
Okay.
that's what the mind check was. Otherwise, the monster would be able to get a free attack on you. As it is, Stella's mind check was very low, so she won't be able. She didn't notice it happening. She will be more vulnerable to attack from the Yoma, but would be able to attack Snake normally. So, what was the total for Stella? You get one of those 6s, so you get 7 plus what? You're
7
12, right?
Plus. What do we add in again?
Not Stella. I'm sorry. I meant Lena.
I knew
Combat.
combat. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
12. Okay.
And then here's 2d6, and then another one. These are for Eli. You said we got advantage, so that's a 9 is the highest.
Plus. Okay. So that's 10 plus
Plus 6.
16. Nice. All right. Rolling now for Sailor Mimos. And some fun enhancement specialist. We don't say power gamer in this house. Maximized her for combat. So that puts her at 19. But nevertheless, still vulnerable from the Yoma. All right, now rolling for the Yoma. Oh, that's rough. All right. And now rolling for Snake, who had this entire thing planned from the start. So he will be rolling with greater advantage. All right, Snake goes first.
Oh, not what I wanted to hear.
He steps back and aims his Cobra's glowing red ruby eyes directly at Sailor Atlas, who will have an awful time trying to dodge this, and fires 2 ruby rays of destruction directly at her. All right, go ahead and roll combat, please. You could probably handle this with a little bit of luck.
So plus 6.
All
Yep.
right. 5, 6, 13.
Oh, wow, it hits!
Yeah, I'm sorry. I rolled bad.
Oh, 6 and a 1's not the worst ever, but yeah, that's about
That's cool.
average. Snake has, surprise, surprise, as a boss character, he's got pretty good stats. It lances
Okay,
against
but
your
how
shoulder.
good?
How good? Well, let's find out. A nasty burn hits you in the shoulder and doesn't quite go all the way through, but you feel it enter the skin and burn you badly. If you were not a Senshi, your arm would be gone. Take 2 points of damage.
Okay, down to 9.
Next up, Sailor Mimos's turn. However, the Yoma gets to attack her exclusively if it would care to, and it would. So I'm going to adjust the initiative at this point. The new initiative order is this, since the Yoma opted to attack her instead of the others. Snake, Mimos, Yoma, Atlas, Midas. Oh, I forgot to roll for Guchan.
Yeah, Guchan's important in this scenario.
She might be, you don't know.
No, she is. Midas, the first thing Midas was gonna do was yell to Guchan to get him.
Sick 'em!
Pretty much.
She's kind of your attack cat. All right, Snake, Mimos, Yoma, Guchan, Atlas, Midas. So the Yoma is actually before Mimas. My mistake. I say words dumb and wrong. It does its best to grab her by the leg. It intends to throw her through an unbroken window. Ooh! That's a 10 on the die. Yeah, it does. So a sailor, Mimas, who was looking at Snake more than anything else, gets grabbed by her ankle and thrown bodily back. She smashes through the window and plummets down. However, on her turn, she flies back up and forms an ice sword in her right hand. However, this was all she could do on her turn because she was preventing herself from falling to her doom. Guchan's turn next. Let's see. There's another Yoma. What's that? Ice sword is a new one. You're right.
Oh yeah, that.
Guchan is going to take umbrage at another Yoma sneaking its way into her business. So she leaps to the attack, and she is going to try to get a web around its head and then into its ear. Nice, nice. Well, that's a cocked die.
Okay, if she would be able to take control of it, that would actually be goated right now.
Yeah. It's like a best case scenario.
The web does go around its head, and you do see one press its way into the beast's ear. So now this is going to be an opposed will. Oh, poo. Well, it could roll snake eyes, but it didn't. Okay. It seems stunned, but it is not under her control. You can tell because she looks annoyed. Atlas, it's your turn.
Okay, maybe we should put a little light on this subject. So, Atlas will trying to see the best option to get this out in the open. Will choose to fly, invert herself, so it would look like she's standing on the ceiling, and then perform. Okay, where is it? Let me look at my street. Atlas cross crush as she stomps onto the ceiling, trying to break open the roof of the room they're currently in.
I see. So she is doing this upside down, essentially.
Correct.
Got it. I like the idea. All right. Well, since you're attacking the ground instead of an individual, go ahead and give me a combat roll, and we'll see how much damage this does. And then I will roll avalanche style. You're aiming out into the hallway where Snake is standing. Nothing to do with in the room at all, right?
Actually, I'm trying to aim towards closer to the balcony so that the cameras can have a better eyes view of who we're fighting right now.
Okay. 2 reminders. The first of which is when you said light on the subject, it reminded me, I forgot to tell you, if you prefer to hold your action, and why I said the light on the subject reminded me is because of Midas and her ability to create light, etc. If you'd rather have her go first, you can. Secondly, I just want to remind you of the collateral damage this could cause with a lot of falling debris that could kill a lot of people. I still think it's a badass idea, but I just want to remind you of the potential consequences.
Yeah, that is true. However, there is no one above us except the bodyguards currently. So yeah, let's go ahead and have that go towards Snake instead. The cameras will have their day.
Okay, you got it. Go ahead and give me a combat roll to show how much, how lethal and how much damage you're going to do to the floors above you.
What is your combat modifier
Squid,
again?
boxcars, if you, that's +6. Please roll boxcars, if you please.
She can't do that.
16. 2-5.
Nice!
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. Good job. Whoop. One of those is cocked, but good news for you anyway. The amount of damage you do to the top of this humongous tower is severe. It cracks, girders, Guchan's webbing becomes very visible to you. God, how does she fit so much in these air vents? As the floor above falls down on top of Snake. He braces his staff against the floor and crouches underneath it. An energy shield comes from it and covers his body. However, you do hear him shout in distress as he is covered in tons of debris. Upsettingly enough, however, all of that weight falling down on the floor beneath you guys has clearly made the ground beneath your very feet unstable. This tower is now in a fair amount of peril. Something to consider.
It's okay, I got this.
Snake is going to be out of combat for the next round. Well done, Eli.
Hell yeah.
Midas.
All right. So now that that's happened, shocking. I'm gonna look over, see the distress the ground is in. I don't want this building
lot.
collapsing. We are
True.
going to. Okay, so I'm going to use my transmute power. I would like to place my hand on top of the rubble closest to me, and begin trying to transmute all of the rubble into rubber so that he is contained and it is much lighter.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Hang on a second. Okay, let me think for a moment.
I want to trap him inside a
What?
giant bouncy ball, essentially, using the
Oh.
rubble to cocoon him somewhat so that we can contain him without
I do see where
causing
you're
harm
going.
to the floor.
Okay, I see where you're going with this. Hang on a second. I'm also gonna link you to generic cyberpunkish battle music that I think may be of benefit.
Oh, I am listening to
up.
lo-fi anime music right now. So
Oh, okay. I'm just linking to you to what I'm hearing, but
Okay.
whatevs. So I'm going to have this be combat off the rip because it's something happening around somebody else's energy field and it's anime. Things get a little abstract. Secondarily, though, since you are trying to fuse many pieces, some bigger, some smaller,
mhm.
into a single shape, which I don't think you've done before,
No.
I'm going to have to ask you for a soul check as well. For the soul check, I'm looking for at least a 16.
Okay. Well, we'll do a combat first. See if we hit. 12.
Which will be pretty easy. He's rolling a 1d6. Nope, your 12 works.
Okay, now the soul check.
Oh.
17.
Oh, that was so close. Wait, 17? Sorry.
Yeah.
Ah,
My soul
all
is
right,
8.
that's enough.
So. Yay!
You have covered him in a rubber dome, kind of like a giant tire.
Yep, that's the idea. Try to contain him, but also lighten the load on the structure by shifting things around.
Okay, so not just the dome over Snake, but a lot of the structure you have fused together into rubber.
Yes.
I understand. Okay, that's very clever. Now
And
let's
that's
see
my
here.
turn.
Okay. Oh, it's a good idea. The downside here, though, is rubber is more fragile.
No, I know that.
stone.
Yeah. It's
So-
undoing a little bit of Atlas's work, but it's to make sure the whole thing doesn't collapse around us.
True. All right. So what's going to happen is this. Atlas, I'm sorry, not Atlas, my mistake. Snake is going to go ahead and try to burn his way through. He'll have an opportunity to do so. If he does so, he will get an attack at disadvantage. Whoop! Man, these dice, these beautiful pink dice go everywhere. Oh, he burns through. All right. He is very offended by what just happened. You scuffed his jacket, Atlas. So he is going to aim those deadly cobra eyes your way. Okay, go ahead and roll combat. If you get snake eyes, you get hit. If you don't get snake eyes, you don't.
All right, that sounds fair for me.
No snake eyes.
Oh boy, oh boy. All right, yeah, he misses you by
that's
a fair
15.
margin. Definitely plenty more than enough. He rolled a 1. All right, it burns a scar across the rubbery ceiling, and oh my god, the noxious fumes. Oh no.
Oh,
it's
yeah,
just,
that's nasty.
it's just terrible. All right, the Yoma turns around, grabs the very large couch, and throws it out the window at Sailor Mimos. No, those aren't the best dice ever. All right, oh, just enough. Sailor Mimos brings her sword down and cuts the couch in half. On her turn, she flies at the Yoma, screaming a battle cry. Rolling mediocre. The Yoma rolls worse. Okay. She carves one of its arms a deep gash. Blood doesn't even flow. It instantly frostbite freezes over. It looks as though it may be slowed. Hang on a second, if you please. All right. Next up, Guchan's turn. She is really irritated, in fact, losing her temper, that this thing will not fall under her control. One of her puppeteer handles appears in her hands. She rears back and tries once again to get a web into this thing's ear. Oh, that was good. Oh, boo. It almost works. It's so close. The thing is slowed and slowed. It will not be able to attack until its next turn. However, it is not under her control. That's unfortunate. Sailor Atlas, the Destructor, your turn.
Okay, currently seeing it as things stand. Trying to think. Snake's free and the Yoma is getting slowed, but not out of commission.
That's correct.
Oh, what to do? Trying to think. Yeah, she'll just say to Snake really quickly, go ahead and try and shoot me when you can't see, and she'll shoot a trick sand trap, attempting to blind him. Which should be fairly easy enough considering all the burnt debris in the area currently.
Well, it's all rubber, but some of it's flaming rubber. Gross. Oh, I can smell this in my mind's nose.
Yeah, I'm trying to aim for his mind's eye currently, so yes, just that's just gonna be my alternate attack.
That's a good idea. All right, roll the attack, please, Squid.
All right. And what am I adding to it? Is it 6?
Oh, he rolled pretty well, so you're gonna have to roll well.
Oh yes, yeah, that's 6.
13.
13
didn't roll
versus.
great.
No, you did your best. You did your very best. He turns away from it. Maybe if it was actual rubble and dust, it would have worked. But the material you're working with isn't what you're used to. It's not ideal.
Sorry.
He turns his
Yeah.
head aside at the last instant.
Yeah, before end of turn, Atlas is just gonna lean into a little bit of character and go, you would take advantage of your nation's fervor and care to make yourself a false martyr, for a Yoma disguised as innocent, you're a villain to both 13 and 94. In the name of 13, you'll be punished. Which, of course, you hear in Japanese, Ojo Kyo.
Well done. Your next attack happens with advantage. I appreciate that. As a matter of fact, apart from that, you get one reroll of the day.
Yay!
Okay.
I've been dying to use that.
that was very well done. So Sailor Midas.
All right. Well,
Oh, by the way, that did 1 point of damage. Why do I look all world weary? Hang on.
you do. You look exhausted.
No, I usually feel that way.
You look
I'm
so
taking
sad.
notes. I know, I'm taking notes on my screen, and I have emotes tied to keys.
Oh, thank you, Brian. You're so sweet. Thank you so much.
Oh, what a nice guy. Thank you, Brian.
What's going on with you, Kip?
Nothing.
There you go.
I did it.
You figured it out.
Yeah, he might have hit enough.
Oh, by the way, that did do 1 damage to Snake.
I hope it burns.
It
now
does.
What do I do? Second.
Yeah.
See, I'm not a power gamer, but the creative person in me goes to the extremes with my transmute ability, but I'm not going to go there. Because I'm like, what if I transmuted the air around him?
I'll hear you. No. I'll hear you out. I mean, of course, air is less to work with. You know what I mean?
Of course, you can always just make a suit to lead or something.
I think I have
She'd
to
have
touch it, yeah.
exactly what I was about to say. Yep. One of the few things that nerfs this character that I regret letting you make.
Yeah. Red. Sorry, I'm thinking really hard here. Oh, I have an idea.
After this turn, can we have a 3-minute bathroom break?
Yeah, absolutely.
Beautiful.
No, I'm not going to go that hard. I'm looking up liquid oxygen and all that.
Lena's very smart. Like I said, I'll hear you out. Remember, this is an anime.
Yeah, but that would be a really bad idea. That'd be a good way to blow ourselves up. So
Okay.
I am going to. Who's injured here?
Sailor Atlas.
Are you badly injured?
Yeah, I'm only down by 2, so not too bad.
Okay. Well, what I'm gonna do is. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong thing. Sorry, I'm looking up rules.
You?
If character makes it reflect. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let them handle the Yoma. I'm going to run up to Sailor Atlas, and I'm gonna put my staff up, and I'm going to prepare to use my reflection ability the next time that he is attacked by Snake.
Oh.
To try to give him a
See?
shield so that he doesn't have to prepare for it.
Okay.
Right, because Mind Shield, or not Mind Shield, Force Field takes up a turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this is a reflection shield as well, so this might result in the beams being fired back at Snake. I love it. 3-minute commercial break, yeah?
Yeah, let's do that. Let's go take a quick bio break. I will see you guys
Oh.
in a few minutes.
Sounds good.
All right, let's go.
No, the response is, but are you ready now?
All right.
Yeah, sorry if you hear crunching. I got baked lays.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, dude, I got an ice cream bar.
Man, I have an ice cream bar. I'm gonna go get it right now.
Delays
Aha!
game
Yeah,
further.
don't you have paperwork?
Whoa, whoa. Well,
Okay, I
hold on.
see this. How we're doing. Oh, Brian, thank you for the shout out. I appreciate it, buddy.
No.
Okay, I'm back. I'm here.
Oh god, mistakes were made. Hang on.
Did you just spill it all over
I
yourself?
guess you took a big bite. Oh, phrasing.
Oh, my brain.
Oh. GM
My
brain
brain.
freeze.
I need that. Ugh. Even though it's a simplified
Your
version of the
character's supposed to be
price
the
tag.
cold one.
That's true. I should harness this. I should make it part of me. It's a good point. All right, let's see here. Midas, I'm so sorry. Can you remind me real quick what you just did?
I just shielded
She gave
Eli.
me the reflector.
Oh, yes, yes. Okay, what a good idea.
So it's not active yet, but my turn will activate if he gets attacked. And
Which he
then my
does.
reflection ability will pop up.
Instead of me saying Snake notices this and stops it, of course, this is an anime, and this all happens in the blink of an eye, very fast. So, excitingly done. Mind you, you can have advantage on this if you care for it. Burn your advantage for the game. Snake is going to aim the ruby rays of destruction once more at his, I think, least favorite of all of you. Congratulations, Sailor Atlas, by the way. Snake used to hate you all equally, but now you're his favorite to kill. Whoop! Okay, this is very doable for the reflection. Go ahead.
All right, first I need a successful
Yeah, what are we
defense.
rolling for the reflection?
The
First-
reflection is going to be... Oh, go ahead.
First, it's a successful defense, and then it's a successful attack. So I need to roll 2 things.
Yes, yes. He
How
rolled
do you-
poorly, though.
How do you roll a defense? That's what I don't...
You add your combat.
Oh, it's combat? Okay. Thank you.
Okay, so +6.
Oh, no, her combat's 5. This is her shield, not yours.
Ah.
It's okay, 16. I rolled really well.
Sweet deal.
And
All right,
then here's the
shield worked.
attack. 13.
A 13's not great. Would you like to use your advantage to re-roll your 2?
Yes. It's a 3.
Good.
So that's a 14.
Hold up. That might be enough. Let me check again. And by the way, audience, if you think that I'm being nice, I'm not. I'm never nice. You said 14?
Yes.
It works.
Sweet. So it reflects an incoming attack back toward the attacker or any alternate target, but I want him to be targeted with it.
I kind of thought, yeah. So it arcs back beautifully, and his snakeskin jacket, you have been able to determine through observation and, and some damage occurred. It's definitely a protective thing. Your strike manages to land in between the buttons and hit him in his very expensive looking shirt.
Hey!
He gives a shocked, startled kind of squeal, but his breath is driven from his lungs, and he stands back, clutching a hand over the wound. He looks down and is horrified to see bleeding his own blood.
What's the matter, big boy? Can't handle your own medicine?
All right. Xavier realizes he just called someone big boy unironically and is going to have to think about that after this battle.
Yes, Atlas currently is questioning life at the moment.
And like that sort of shoots out of her mouth, and she's like, "Oh God, what? No." Don't worry, Dyson 13's got some of the best shrinks in the world. They didn't used to, but after this project started and they found out you'd have chronic nightmares for the rest of your life, they were We better start trading some. All right. Well, that was just brilliantly done by Sailor Midas, and I believe it's now Atlas's turn. Am I mistaken?
I think it is.
Yeah, just could we do a quick rundown of initiative order again?
Yes, sir. So the way that it is right now, since Midas decided to burn her turn protecting you, it goes the way that things have shaken out. It is now Midas, Atlas, Snake, the Yoma, Mimas, and now, funny enough, Guchan is last. What a fun system this is! Dude, I love it! This is so fun. But yeah, Atlas, you're up after Snake just burned his turn hurting himself.
Okay, okay, this might be a little out of pocket, but we're just gonna roll with it. Atlas will just place a hand on Midas's shoulder and say, okay, wait for the moment and try and aim somewhere that isn't the snakeskin jacket. You'll know when it happens. And she'll hold her turn until probably right before Snake's turn.
Okay, I'll just take you out of the initiative order for now and set you aside, or... Sorry, you're holding your turn until directly before Snake, so essentially you're putting yourself after Midas, is that right?
Yes.
Okay, I've got a living kind of initiative order over here in Notepad, so thank you. If you change your mind, you have the option at this point.
Oh, no worries.
Okay,
Don't
thank you.
worry, you're gonna
Thank you
love
for your understanding. All right, so now it's the Yoma's turn. By the way, this is two really badass, like, separate fights happening. I mean, unfortunately, one of them is both of my GMPCs against a monster, but I'm still having fun. Thank you. Thank you guys for letting me play with myself over here in the corner.
Phrasing.
Okay, so yeah, this poor Yoma has got two combat optimized characters kind of bullying it right now. Sucks how life works out. It is going to use all four of its arms to try to grab Sailor Mimas by her two arms and just yank them out of socket. Well, I just rolled like squid. There's a 6 and a 1. Uh-oh. It gets both of her arms, and the sword drops from her hand. She screams in pain. And she is now restrained, and she takes 2 damage.
That's not good.
It's definitely not good to be grappled by this. You are correct. All right. It is Mimas's turn, however, and she is ridiculously strong. Shockingly strong for a mortal woman. She's probably had a few augmentations. Because remember, she was Elite Dyson Security prior to becoming the prototype, well, Captain America, if you will. She is going to try a strength check against this Yoma. Oh my god! She rolled very mediocre, and I'm like, there's no way. But the Yoma rolled a 1 and a 2. So, good for her. She flexes her impressive muscles and begins fighting it in a grapple. And I'm just going to keep this little war of muscles going. Yoma's turn. When one of them beats the other by 5, we'll see how that ends. All right, Yoma's... Oh, it rolled like Dookie again. That's a 3. All right, Sailor...
when one of them...
Oh, go ahead.
No, sorry. When one of them rolls a 5 or by a degree of 5 points?
By a degree of 5 points.
Okay, sick.
Now, mind you, if Atlas would like to interfere in this, she so could. Because you're set aside right now, you know?
Depending, is the Yoma clothed currently, or is there anything that is above just on it in general.
The Yoma has got tattered remnants of the garments of the two alleged people that it once was.
Yeah, that's what I kind of figure. I'll still hold my turn.
Still holding? Okay. So, still not quite. This struggle is epic. Uh-oh. Oh, come on. Roll better than that, Midas. That's a 6 and a 3. Oh, double 6. I'm going to call that a win. That's a double 6.
Nice.
She pulls it directly toward herself and she knees it in the stomach, driving the wind from its lungs. Guys, is it wrong to love your own DMPC a little bit?
No.
Is it not? Okay, thank you. I don't want to make it about her, but I had fun
We all
building
need
her.
self-love.
We all need self-love. You're right, dude. A very frustrated Guchan, who has not been able, by the way, that dealt 1 damage to the Yoma. A very frustrated and annoyed Guchan because she thinks she's smarter than this thing, and she hasn't been able to take over its mind, and the world is cheating, and she's the best thing that ever lived. And this is Yoma brain, by the way. How dare it defy her? She leaps on its back and tries to bury her fangs into its neck with advantage at present because it's grappled. Whoops. Die went cock there. And, oh, hell yeah, dude. It's a 6 and a 4 versus this poor disadvantage Yoma. All right. And
See, look, this is how we get the two of them to bond.
this is how, actually, this might be the way to get the two of them to bond. They really dislike each other, but nothing brings friends closer together than hatred, right, Squid?
Oh, yeah.
She
Speaking.
buries her fangs into the Yoma's jugular and injects it with her venom. And its eyes roll up. If it's not careful, it's going to get eggs laid in it.
Ew.
I agree.
Ew.
Dude, did I invent the laws of nature?
Ew.
Okay, fine, jeez. Atlas,
My brother in Christ, you made the character.
I'm not the one who made spiders lay their eggs in things, am I? I'm not.
No,
I'm
that's
not.
actually wasps. Wasps do that.
Yeah, Guchan is creative. Shut up. Anyway, Atlas, would you like to go, or are we gonna have Midas go?
Okay, so yeah, this is so the way this goes, if I go now, it's Atlas Midas, then Snake, correct?
You are so correct, my friend.
Alright, awesome. Hey Midas, you ever play baseball?
You could tell by knowing her as long as you have. She has never seen a ball.
No, but some of my idols have.
Oh my god.
Okay, we're
that's a
gonna learn
point.
now, and Atlas will using her body score of 7 will be attempting to spin Midas around in a circle, then lug her straight at Snake. You know what to do.
Oh my god! Oh my god, this is actually more of a shot put situation, but luckily enough, Midas has definitely seen a lot of sports anime.
Mm-hmm. And Midas is
Um,
also really, really, really tiny. And like,
It's true. And you know, she's never actually watched a game of basketball or baseball, but she's seen like 10 anime of each. So okay, so what we're gonna have you do then?
Mhm.
Let's see. So you're throwing her at Snake, and
so
what
I can
is?
so I can hit him with my
What-
staff, right? Or do you
Yeah,
want
what
to
is-
hit with
what
energy?
is-
I mean,
what is-
with
what is
whatever
your-
you're.
Well, listen. Since this is, of course, an anime, I'll say this 10 times, definitely per session. You can have her kind of know what you hope will happen.
Okay, what I'm hoping to happen is that she at least gets in touch range to at least get something other than that snakeskin vest because probably magical, and we probably can't transmute relics. So at least if he's wearing something like an earring or like a fancy tie
Ew.
that we can grab and turn into something.
God, I just imagine earrings ripping out of someone's head.
Ew,
Oh,
gross.
I know, you monster.
I
Okay.
wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that.
It's too gross.
But I can transmute, so I'll be aiming for something that isn't his protective jacket.
Okay. So what are you thinking? You cannot transmute people. You cannot
No.
turn someone into calcium.
His
Or
clothing
anything.
or something. So like his shirt or his pants. I'm gonna
Sure.
grab for anything that isn't the jacket. While screaming. Well, he's probably screaming since he's having a person thrown at him.
He is definitely having someone. This is not, by the way, this is not the first time he's had women throw themselves at him. So, what are you trying to grab a hold of, Sailor Midas?
Well, like I said, I'm not sure what's within pants. Pants, I guess.
Is that your ideal? You're trying to pants him. Got it.
Well, that's the largest area
Okay,
that
try to
isn't
give
his
him-
jacket.
Okay.
We can give him some titanium pants right now. Just, he's just gonna stand there for a minute.
Oh my god, that makes him invincible virtually.
We'll do lead. Lead is
Um,
really heavy. No, tungsten.
That's true.
Tungsten
Like
pants.
Iron Mouse, tungsten rat. Okay, dude. I love this. You can roll with advantage for this attack. In fact, since Sailor Atlas burned her turn putting you in this position, if you care to, isn't it great, by the way, how people keep supporting your horrible combat of 5 by using teamwork? No, I'm
Yeah.
not even kidding.
No, it
No,
is. My
because-
combat is
because-
awful.
Your combat's just garbage, but your power has the potential to be humongous. I love absolutely how this is working. Atlas burned her turn, so you can roll with max advantage, roll 4d6 and take the highest of the two. Dude,
Alright.
my playlist just put on Witcher theme music that is a cyberpunk remix.
Oh, cool. Oh, my music
No,
just
imagine
stopped.
Imagine Geralt just fastballed Ciri into a fucking monster. That'd be awesome.
I mean, nobody needs to fast vault Ciri
Oh,
because
God.
she's a freak. That's
I-
okay. No. 2 4s is okay.
2 4s plus 5.
Yep.
9? Is that 9? No,
That's
hold on. I can't
No,
do
that's
that.
13.
So that's 13.
That is 13, my dear. And oh no! Would you like to use your one actual full-blown reroll of the day?
Yes.
I mean, it's pushing it. If you roll a 6, it'll do. I'll straight up tell you.
I'm still gonna use it. This is too cool. I want it. to work.
Roll a 6. Roll a 6.
Yay!
Shut
That is-
up!
That is a 6,
Oh!
baby!
Oh, dude, it works. Your hands grab him by the belt, and you can turn it into whatever you want.
Maybe not tungsten. Tungsten, you said that the floor was initially compromised, so tungsten might be too heavy. We'll just make them into lead pants.
Lead pants. Hiccup.
Tungsten
Got
pants
it.
would be insanely heavy.
I mean, there's no reason. I'll tell you straight up, no reason in the world. Not. I love how Eli and I were just so fast on the draw at this point. With you. There's no reason in the world not to turn his pants into the heaviest thing you want them to be. They, by the way, are going to fall down.
Imagine he just shots straight to the bottom floor.
all the way to the gas heart of Saturn itself.
Well, if there's no reason not to, I'll make them tungsten.
It's just such a horrible death, too. Everyone's like, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I didn't want this for him."
So I barrel into him with my arm outstretched, grab his pants, and turn it into metal.
Okay.
Probably tumble to the ground. I might take damage, I imagine, but that's okay.
You could turn his pants into dark matter if you want.
That sounds like a really bad idea.
No balls?
I don't want to start a. I don't want to be responsible for
What happens?
what happens if I do that.
Whatever that could be.
Oh, could I create an artificial sun sometime? Like in Superman?
Shut up! You're fired! You're fired! You are fired! This game is over! Flips table! What's wrong with you? I offer you dark matter and you're like, can I make a sun? Dickhead! No, you can't make a sun!
Oh, but it was in Superman.
Oh!
Well, not a sun, but something like a sun.
Yeah.
Like
no,
molten metal.
I'm
I
not
think that's a
actually
great
good at
idea. I think we should change the power level of Sailor Moon to be something that fits with Superman. Fair!
that.
that should all shake out. Someone that could pull Goku's head off. Let's make this that level. Okay.
But no,
And I'll
that's,
fight you, by the way. Superman will kill Goku.
That's my turn.
Okay.
Sorry, I looked at my
Oh.
Superman. I have an action figure of Superman here I got for like $5 from Walmart, and I was playing
No.
with it, and it came to mind.
Dude, I called you a dickhead. I actually absolutely do not fault you for asking. I love the balls it took to ask that question. No. But so you turn his pants into something that is your character is like genius level IQ, isn't she? What's her mind? Let's see. Let me look. 8. Okay. 8 is, I think she's about as smart as Ami, isn't she? Give me a
Yeah.
second to check.
I think so, and Ami's IQ is like 300.
Yeah, Ami is
Oh,
ridiculous.
yeah, you can read the periodic table backwards.
Ami, that's the thing. When they like do the sobriety test on Ami, she makes the cop think he's drunk. Say the alphabet backwards, dude. I'll say the phone book backwards. You're stupid smart. Okay. So you know something that's heavier than tungsten. He drops to his knees and cannot stand up. He actually screams in pain. That's 2 damage to him. By the way, please, I hope everybody's been remembering to take energy away from their attacks. Have you been?
Yep.
Okay. I thought. Now the thing is, I'm letting Sailor Midas be a lot more flexible because her power is really weird.
It is. I was
And-
actually going to ask about that because it's technically not an attack, but it should take away energy, right? So should I treat it like an
It
attack?
depends. It depends on creativity. So
Okay.
here's what I'll say. Okay, to turn his pants into tungsten, that will take 2 energy. To turn them into something that is a sci-fi metal that's heavier than tungsten, that will be 3. To turn them into something that is heavier yet, that your character as a genius would know about, that would pull him through the floor, that would be 5.
Okay, we don't want that.
You've got 16 energy, which is obscene, BT dubs, but okay. I'm just throwing that out there.
No, I
I just
appreciate
looked at
that.
your character sheet. That's nuts.
Yeah, that's all that mind and soul because
Oh,
it's
we've
a
got the
mix
same
of both.
energy though.
Oh, that's sick nasty, dude. I think Mimas, like, again, I've got something on my desk that a friend shipped me from England because I used to play Pathfinder online with him. I said one day, I'm not a power gamer, I'm a fun enhancement specialist. And so he printed out an office style nameplate that says fun enhancement specialist. One of Mimas's less strong points is she's got 14 energy. So 16 seems huge.
Yeah, but we're good with energy. Thank you. I was going to ask about that anyway, so I appreciate
Certainly.
that. I'll clarify in the
Mhm.
future when it comes to transmutation. I'll ask about
So
energy
fun.
expenditure. At the
Yeah, I'm
time.
down to 13 energy right now, so yeah, we're Gucci.
Yeah, okay. BT dubs, if you run out of energy or if you care to be conservative with it, you can do a physical attack. It costs no energy. It's just that your physical attacks kind of suck. if you'd like to train with Sailor Mimas/Stella for some time, you can get a regular attack that will do 1 point of real damage. That could kill something. Just throwing that out there. But
Yeah, we've got points to spend, but first we need to deal with this first.
first, you got to survive this. It's a bad situation. So, tungsten pants, is that what I'm hearing?
Yes,
Squid?
tungsten pants.
Okay, that'll be 2 energy. And Snake falls, as previously stated, to his knees. He cannot stand up. Midas is gone, which makes it Atlas's turn at last.
Oh, again. After I held my move?
Initiative goes Midas, Atlas, Snake, Yoma, Mimas, Guchan.
So when he held his move.
Oh, this is just like new top of the round.
Oh, okay.
Yes, yeah, move it or lose it, brother.
Or
You've been holding your move for a
okay,
minute.
gotcha. Okay, seeing that Snake has been dealt with for the moment, she'll turn to the ongoing Yoma battle. Is like, okay, we're gonna get in on this, and she'll directly use an Atlas Cross Crush onto the Yoma itself, aiming for the bigger mass of it, trying not to aim for her teammates.
Okay, definitely. So Guchan is on its very, very broad back. I mean, she could almost ride it. Sailor Mimas is in front of it. She just won the grapple and threw its arms up. Odds are super duper good that, especially with its back to you, this poor Yoma. I should have made it stronger. Definitely. So you go ahead and roll your attack.
Yeah,
if you
Atlas
please.
is. Yeah, that's 2d6 plus 6, and trying to put a tramp stamp of her heels right into its back.
Don't make this sexy, please. Okay, roll attack.
Are you kidding me? Atlas is fucking hot, bro.
It's true. Again, this is another reason Xavier needs to go to therapy. The hottest female version of himself possible looks back at him in the mirror when he transforms. It's a problem. It's not good. That'll be 2d6 plus this poor ganged up on Yoma. I'm going to just roll disadvantage for him instead of advantage for Atlas. So. Whoops. I'm so happy I get to actually roll. Oh my god. I can't roll bad for this guy, though. Gotta be honest.
Really?
Yeah, dude, he's suddenly really not interested in dying. Can you get 2d6, please, Squid?
Absolutely. Boom. That is 10. Plus whatever needs to be added.
Sick nasty. Wait, that's 10 plus 6?
Another
Yeah.
16 for me.
I'm sorry to say, hang on a second, let me double check. That won't do. Can you believe it?
Wait, 16 doesn't hit. Wow.
16 doesn't hit. It rolled really strongly. Like I said, this thing doesn't want to die. Even with disadvantage, the dice were like, nah, not today, Satan.
All right, down to 11 energy.
Yep. And by the way, fair enough that Atlas can tell that was a really solid shot, and you are impressed that this thing tanked it. Because even a Yoma as strong as Guchan would have had a hard time fighting that off. Snake's turn.
The businessman. Okay, Snake.
No. Say your thing, please.
No, yeah. The businessman in Xavier is just kind of going, huh? I wouldn't mind bringing this one back to the farm.
Back to the farm? Please never say that again. You feel when you say that, I feel like you're Demiurge, and I'm uncomfortable. That's a Overlord reference, by the way.
I would myself was making a Monsters vs. Aliens reference, but I don't think you have seen that movie.
It's true. I don't think so either. Overlord was fun until season 3, and then what they did to Foresight, I'm like, I hate Ainz too much. It's
Oh, speaking of,
Yeah.
Not to distract too much, but Isekai Quartet Season 4 has been announced.
I'm gonna try to find love in my heart for Ainz again, but again, the thing after what they did to Foresight, I hate it too much.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
I can't. It's not okay with me. It's just not okay with me. I have played AI role plays where I rescue Foresight because I don't like what they did to them. I'm coping, damn it. Okay, so yes, Atlas is impressed by the Yoma because she knows damn well that was a solid shot with her best swing. Snake's turn. He is going to... He looks thoughtful. For a solid moment, he thinks about stepping out of his pants and continuing this. But rather than doing that, he coats himself in a shield, aims his snake staff at the floor, blows up the floor, and plummets.
Am I caught in this? Because I'm like, I was on top
No.
of him practically.
Nope, you can let go. Unless you wanna, you could ride this down, but the force field will make you make a combat check to hold on. This would put you in a one-on-one situation against Snake.
Wait a minute, how is he... Wait a minute, metal can't bend? How's he gonna step out of them?
I mean, they're snake skin, so I figure... Oh, no. Okay, I see what you're saying. That is a good point. Give me a second to consider. See, because in my mind, what I thought about was like excessively, ridiculously heavy jeans, right?
I was thinking
Well-
like if you know, like brass baby boots, like just they go
Oh.
solid was what I was thinking.
You guys are right. I didn't even think in those terms. I mean, either way, then he's going to do the thing that I said he did. But that will further incapacitate him. Great point, guys. Either way, he's trying to leave the fight.
I'm gonna hold
Midas,
on.
You're going to hold on. Oh my god, this chick's out of her flipping mind, guys.
You said a combat roll?
Yes, please, because you're trying to hold on through the shield that his snake staff just put around him.
15.
15, all right. Here comes the nice roll, dude.
I don't want to let him go after all the effort and destruction that has happened. No.
I'm sorry. You know what? That's not enough. And I'm sorry that you
No.
gimped yourself combat stat-wise. Sorry. He's a boss character and you have combat 5. Pat's
No, that's
head.
okay.
The shield kicks you back. There's a hole in the floor where once there was him. And it goes down and down and down and down and down and down and down. And you can see, because you fall forward, you look down and you see him just going through the hotel faster than an elevator. All right. It's the Yoma's turn again. The Atlas Cross Crush just hit it in its armored butt. Because, of course, you weren't aiming for Guchan. So it's legs and butt. And as upsetting as that is, it has two much more pressing concerns. And at this point, I'm making a judgment call. It's got 4 arms. It's got 3 people attacking it. I'm going to have it go into a berserk mode where it gets 2 attacks per turn. Fight me. I think actually everyone playing and everyone watching will understand. So it is going to try to clock Sailor Midas. All of its attacks are being made at disadvantage right now, however. Oh, gross. Oh, this poor thing. Well, so that is going to be a total of a 7 versus... Nope, that won't do. Midas parries under her sword. And then its other 2 arms are going to try to pull Guchan off of its back. Her fangs are still buried into its jugular. I'm feeling more and more sorry for the monster I made, guys. Okay, that was all right. All right, and then Guchan's attack does... All right, it wins. More venom pumps into it. It staggers. This thing is not long for this world. We're back to Midas's turn.
We lost him! He's moving faster than I probably can catch up at this point.
If you jump down, dude, this is just
mean-
the power of gravity.
Yeah, our flight is intercontinental. I think you can
Oh.
catch up.
You could teleport to the floor below him. It's true.
Oh, I could.
Yep, yep.
All right. I will.
You doing it?
Oh, yeah. Let's do it. We don't want to lose him.
Okay, so you teleport to the floor below him into the convention center, where there are many people milling about. Chunks of rubber and stone have fallen down to create a large space around you in the convention center. People have gathered to rubberneck. You see there are some people trapped under the rubble. Definitely some have died.
Oh no.
You do have time to react, however. What would you like to do? You look up and you see Snake plummeting down.
I would like to turn the floor around the area that he is going to fall into
He is going to land directly on you.
directly on me, then I move out of the way.
Okay. I think that's a great idea for your turn. Atlas, you're up.
Okay, Midas is currently dealing that. I feel like these two have got it, but just to make sure that we didn't start this fight and we didn't bring that thing, Atlas is gonna try and just push this thing out to the balcony, out over the railing, basically.
I see. Okay. Well, and of course, since everyone's on your team and you're doing this, I will say for free that Mimas would move out of the way if you manage to move this thing, and Guchan would ride it down for a couple seconds and then easily web her way to freedom. So, what I'll need from you...
All right, sounds good.
Hell yeah, dude. Sailor Atlas, will you give me a combat roll with advantage?
That's 46, right?
Okay,
No. That's
no, that was the
2d6.
max.
No, that's 2d6, and then you remove the lowest and roll another d6.
Oh. Okay. All right, so the lowest is a 3.
A better way of me saying it actually would be to roll 3d6 and remove the lowest.
All right, we're going to do
There you
that
go.
then. Because I can't keep track of those
Okay,
numbers.
wait. Okay, it was a 4, 3, and a 1. Dropping the 1, that's 13.
And that's
Okay,
just the
13.
dice. Yeah.
Now, mind you, I love this plan. It's a great plan. This is a very strong Yoma.
Oh, wait a minute. Is this
Yeah?
combat or body?
It's combat.
Okay, yeah, it's 13.
Body is worse. you want this to be combat, dude.
Okay, cool.
Okay, what did I hear? 13? Is that...
Wait,
Yeah, 13 total.
Okay, 13 total. Hold up. Okay, that's a reroll. It matched 13.
at the same advantage?
Okay, we're going again.
Yep, do it again. Ooh, things look good for you. Oh, things look very good for you.
Okay, our lucky numbers are 15, 16, and 6.
Damn, dude. All right.
It's 15.
So it rolled snake
In the
eyes.
system.
Ooh.
Oh
right.
no, poor baby.
Oh, he's away, baby. So, you strike the small of this thing's back, and as previously mentioned, Sailor Mimas steps smoothly out of the way. After all, you guys have known each other a little bit longer than the game's been going. You have shared the same space for at least a month. You know each other, you've trained together, and she picks up what you're putting down immediately. Guchan a little bit less so, but she's a little bit, preoccupied trying to envenom this thing. Maybe, again, thinking about laying eggs. God knows what she does.
Yeah,
and
what I kind of pictured was, as I'm pushing, Mimas kind of just like drops on her back and pushes off with her legs.
I see. So you mean she kind of, let's see, drops onto
So it's
her
like
back, kip up?
a cumulative effort, like community, like as we're both heaving this giant thing over.
I understand what you're saying. Let me see here. Let me check the initiative really fast. Okay, well, in that case, we'll say this is in the process of the monster staggering toward the balcony. Very briefly, then, we're going to cut away because it's going to go Snake, then the Yoma, then Mimas, then Guchan, then Midas. Snake lands in a superhero pose, except his pants have become solid tungsten. So he face plants and screams. The shield has kept him alive. We go back to the Yoma. Let's give this poor frickin' thing a chance to save itself, guys. Good gravy. I completely underestimated how strong the good guys were. Oh. Okay, can I get another attack, please, from Atlas?
Right, 2d6 plus 6, is it?
Yes, indeed.
Correct. No advantage this time.
Oh, 9. I'm sorry. I rolled terribly.
That's actually really bad. All right, so its momentum is halted, but it spins one arm back and tries to yank Guchan off its back. I am loving this tri-stat system, dude. It's so open-ended for what you think is cool. Rolls good. Okay, it grabs Guchan and throws it off her back on its way to the balcony. However, Mimas gets to go next, and she forms an ice grenade in one hand and throws it at the small of this monster's back to keep it going toward the edge. We roll this. Okay. Well, better things have happened, but so have worse things. It's enough! It is barely enough. With disadvantage, the monster rolled a 1 and a 2. It falls screaming off the balcony. Funnily enough, it threw Guchan forward first, but as previously discussed, you guys really aren't that worried. And sure enough, you ought not be. But yeah, it's her turn. So a Spider-Man style web thwips up back onto the floor above you, and she appears and lands on the balcony and very grouchily looks down at the Yoma as it plummets. She is offended that this thing would dare stand against her. And only her.
Cat always lands on its feet.
It's true. You guys are cool, but it's, mostly her that it dared stand against because clearly she's the apex predator.
Oh yeah, oh my god. We're all transformed. Is she still dressed like a cat girl this whole time?
Yes, she is, and it's really upsetting.
Okay, I had completely forgotten about that. That makes everything hilarious.
She's still Sailor Catless. Do you have a picture of Sailor Catless?
Somewhere. Here it is. Meow.
Yep, that's what just helped kill the Yoma and bit it in the throat. And...
Okay, how can that be bad optics?
Don't you just want to pat her on the head? Although I will say that when she lost her temper, she reverted to her true form. She just didn't have it in her to stay concealed anymore. She was too pissed off that another Yoma thought that it was a match for her. Meanwhile, downstairs, by the way, congratulations to the people upstairs. Very well done. Midas, you stand before Snake, who is glaring at you and trying to stand up in his very, very solid pants. Too much starch. Your turn.
I gotta help the people that are trapped under the rubble.
You realize that is definitely a very superheroine and strong morals. That is a good way to look at things. However, you can tell by this very dangerous man's expression and the fact that he's still conscious, you are going to put yourself at serious risk.
Okay. Is there an area around us people have stayed a distance away at this point?
Oh, jeepers. Okay, let me try with your aphantasia to make this make sense. So if you draw a large circle,
Okay.
within that circle, in the middle of the bullseye, that is where you and Snake are. Within that circle is rubble. Beneath that rubble are dead and trapped people. Outside that circle are rubberneckers.
Okay.
Is
That
that
helps
that's okay?
immensely. Yes, thank you.
Wonderful? Okay.
I don't have a range on my Auric Moonstrike. Not a range, but like think Flame Strike, right? I don't have a decided area of effect for it. So I'm not sure if I can focus it down or not because we haven't come across that yet. Like I want to be able to
Okay.
attack him without attacking other people, but my only attack is the one where Golden Shards, it's Auric Moonstrike, where the Golden Shards rain down.
Yes.
And I don't know what the field of effect is on that. We've never decided how big it is, or if it can be
I'll decide.
shifted.
I'll decide right now. A lot of exciting things have happened in this show that we're taking part in.
Mhm.
And so at this point, if you focus all of your energy into a single target for that one instance, your combat goes up to 6 and you can focus it on a single target. You have a flash of inspiration.
Okay, cool. Then I will do that. I will try using my Auric Moonstrike.
All right. Roll well, please. We're all rooting for you.
12. I rolled 1 and a 6.
No! Dude, what is it with you in 1 and 6? Stop.
I have no idea.
By the way, that's 13. Remember, when you do a solo target, your combat becomes
right.
6.
Right. I'm sorry. That's what you just said, and
That's
I already
fine.
forgot it.
Either way, though, unfortunately, it's not going to be enough. Snake being a boss character, you being the least combat effective. I hate that you refining a technique works less well. Reroll that. Have advantage.
You sure?
Are you going to try to talk me out of it?
No.
I mean, it's thematic.
No, my God, what's wrong with you?
I don't know.
Eli, do you want to give her your reroll?
I mean, yeah, I'll definitely,
You're breaking my
Uh,
heart.
yeah, I'll donate that.
Yeah, Squid, stop hurting us.
That's 14.
No, it's not, because that's a 6 and a 4. That's 10 plus 6 is 16.
Oh, because advantage. I'm sorry.
Yes, ma'am.
We can
Oh.
do math here.
We do math here.
I'm glad you guys could do math because I can't.
Well, you could just be an adorable little squid with a little squeaky hiccup monster inside of you. Boop, 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 boop. No, seriously, I can barely stand how cute you are. Look at this.
Well, thank you.
Look at this little squid. Hang on a second. I'm going to pat her head.
Make sure you choose the right one.
I will definitely do that. There
Don't
she
worry, I'm
goes.
just a straight man here.
I mean, I don't see how that's relevant, but, you know, whatever. Also, less and less the more times you transform into Sailor Atlas, but that's neither here nor there.
I mean, my profile is already a comic woman, so I'm already halfway there.
Whoa, we're very confused.
So my attack
Okay.
failed.
Yeah. Now, what's going to happen here, in the interest of keeping the narrative strong, I'm going to have Snake cut in ahead of Atlas because of geographical situations. But here's the good news
Yeah,
for
it's
you,
gonna be a
Atlas.
minute.
Exactly. Atlas, you get to have advantage on your next roll because I'm juggling your initiative. However, Snake's
All right.
turn.
Cool.
He crawls out of his pants and he stands up, and he is wearing an upsettingly fabulous, upsettingly overly snug pink G-string.
Ah.
He stands up, however, as though he has never known shame, and says, "You've become too much of a problem for me to handle personally. I think it's time to bring in the hired help." And he snaps. And all the convention goers turn. Every single one of them. And they began to change.
No.
No.
And shift.
No.
And alter themselves into something monstrous. And then Sailor Midas finds herself surrounded by a legion of Yoma.
No.
It's a monster house.
Oh no.
Pokemon Mystery Dungeon.
It's a madhouse. All right, Atlas, you're up.
Okay. Maybe we should bring the roof down on this.
You don't even know what's going on down there yet, I'm afraid to say.
Oh wait, no, I don't. Okay, we're just gonna teleport down. Hey, Midas. What's going? Oh,
Oh, Neo. Fair enough. And I'm gonna move these, this new group of Yoma down to the very end, of course, obviously, of the initiative order. Mimas. Sorry, what's that?
no, I'm just saying I'm at 9 energy from after the teleport, since I don't think I get an action after that.
That's correct. That's correct. However, since you've teleported down and you've seen you do not have disadvantage, you are not ambushed. Sailor Mimas also teleports down. Guchen drops down. Okay, I sent you that picture, Squid.
Okay.
Guchen looks around at all these low-tier Yoma, and not only does she look unafraid, there's a moment of shock and then rage, indignation that these scum would dare stand before her and her employers. Hang
I'm
on a
looking
second.
for
Yeah,
it. Sorry.
it's all good. It's all good, homie. Nope.
She'll say friends one day.
I will be changing this one into it. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
Save.
Yeah, look at how cute she is. Except, I like this picture, the way it turned out, by the way. I'm no artist. There we go. Yeah, if you could make that larger. But I work well with Copilot when I have a vision. And if you look at the Yoma behind her and the size of the convention center,
That's
this
really cool.
is. I'm glad you think that. She's enraged, as well as you all may be. Now, before the Yoma finish transforming and attacking, everyone gets a turn. Bringing us back to Midas first.
Alright, who's most badly injured here?
I think everyone's okay.
Is everybody okay? Just a few?
Oh, no. My mistake.
Yeah.
Mimas has taken a bit of damage, but she looks fine because she's ridiculous.
Alright.
Yeah, I've only taken 2 damage, like, totals. So
That's
I'm
good. Okay. So, does it look like literally everybody has turned into Yoma? Like there are no humans here?
What a smart question to ask, dude. Give me a mind roll.
Sure.
Dude, every picture I've ever made of Guchen is just like, I'm gonna make an album. What a cool character.
6 and a 1 again, 15.
What is with you? Oh, her
I'm
picture's in
first.
the way the dice rolls, by the way.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay. A 6 and a 1 again. All right, you see that there are a few humans here. They look as shocked as you, as their fellow convention goers turn into Yoma. The humans seem clustered together, and it occurs to you, well, of course they are. This is groups of friends going to a convention together. It looks like there aren't any people who went as singles, though. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. People are going around together.
Yep.
I'm worried about them getting hurt in the ensuing attacks.
I see that.
Can I, instead of immediately engaging with all of the Yoma, can I teleport to where one of the groups of humans are and then create like a protective shield from the ground around them? You know what I mean?
Definitely. You could certainly do that.
I'd
Now,
like to
mind
do
you,
that.
you're very smart. You're very smart. The Yoma are 98% certainly here just to kill you.
Okay, so they might not hurt the people.
Right. It's mostly a matter of not inflicting collateral damage.
Okay. Well, then what I'm going to do, since the Yoma are going to have to run at us, is I'm going to, in the little circle area that I'm in, put my hand to the ground and turn it all into sticky mud in front of me. So the Yoma will get caught.
You mean tar? Tar, you mean?
Yeah. Tar. More like tar.
Okay. Well, in that case, for its effectiveness, can you please minimize Guchan's picture and then give me a roll for combat?
Yeah. Combat. Oh, darn it. Hold on. I thought I had it low enough.
No, it's okay. Guchan's picture is still in the way, BT dubs.
No, I know. That's why I said darn it.
Oh, I see. Okay.
It was 2 fives,
gee, darn it.
so 15.
15. That's pretty good. All right. Oh my goodness. Okay. That's really good. It's tar quicksand, and a bunch of the Yoma rapidly sink into it.
Okay, that's my turn.
Amazing start. Snake, after all these Yoma have begun to transform, blasts himself down further yet. That's a good place to put that, actually. So he goes through the floor into the sub-basement. Sailor Atlas.
Atlas is just looking incredulous. Firstly, at the entire crowd that is seemingly turned on them. Well, some of the crowd has turned into horrible monsters. And then incredulously again at Snake, who has inexplicably gone through the floor again. And she'll dive in after him.
Oh my god, you people are out of your mind. Okay, so you dive down. You see him in his shield, pantsless still, and boy, look at the gams on this guy. He looks up and sees you and looks absolutely shocked that you're coming to chase him instead of helping your friends fight. You will have the opportunity to engage Snake next round.
God.
Sailor Mimas is going to drum up a grenade and throw it into a mass of Yoma, who are at disadvantage on account of being trapped in quicksand. Wow, okay. It erupts and it shreds them. These are very low tier Yoma. Everything in the blast radius dies screaming, blown away. 5 Yoma vanish at once.
Oh yeah, actually, how many Yoma would you give an estimate that are surrounding currently? Minus
At
the 5 you
present,
just blew up.
At present, hundreds.
Oh, cool.
It is huge. It could be through this entire convention center. This could be the vast resources of Dyson 94 brought to bear on you at once. Guchan's turn, whose rage becomes absolutely uncontrollable. Her webbing shoots out, she crouches down and flings up her arms, and it goes absolutely everywhere throughout the hall. And we get rid of that. Okay. And then here we roll this. Okay. And it inserts itself into the heads of dozens and dozens of the Yoma. Their expressions go blank. It's their turn. The ones whose expressions went blank turn on their compatriots immediately, and they begin fighting one another. However, those who don't continue their attack. Sailor Midas, you're in trouble. Sort of. Kind of. They're slogging at you through the quicksand, and they grab at your ankles, trying to drag you down. Combat roll, please.
Yeah. 11.
11? Hang on. Digs for character sheet, digs for character sheet. That'll do. They grab at your boots, but they can't quite pull you down. Thank God you're a Senshi. It's your turn.
Alright. I am going to, since they didn't manage to pull me down and I'm still on top, I am going to metamorphose? What would you say? I'm going to turn it back into floor. So that they are
Turn it back into, turn it, now it's floor.
Oh, so they're half stuck in the floor?
Yes.
Guys, I'm beginning to think I made a mistake allowing... I should have just made it so she could turn crap into gold. Fine. Fine! You turn quicksand back into floor. Make a combat roll, you maniac.
Oh, 8.
Alright.
Well, it could be golden now. Now everything would just be shiny.
There you go. Because it's shiny. The best part of Moana was Tamatoa. He didn't even need to be there because he's shiny.
I'm just realizing we could have just turned Snake's pants into gold and he probably wouldn't have even noticed.
That's true. It'd be soft enough for him to walk through. Alright, so as you turn it, it becomes more and more solid, and in the process, they can pull themselves partly out of it.
Okay.
And
Whoa,
some of them-
letters.
Sorry.
Oh my god, letters.
Sorry,
No, it's cool. I'm gonna run over and grab some ice. Give me like 30 seconds.
Alright, cool.
Why does that one look so much more clear
Oh,
than
there
all
we
the
go.
others? Good job. Good job. She can take up our fourth
Yeah,
player
eventually
spot.
when we get to that...
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
That just made me... No, it's cool. That just made me feel bad thinking about Aralis, but,
Yeah,
You know-
I haven't heard from Morales in a long time. Is she doing okay? I feel
I don't know. I think that's something to check.
Yeah, actually, now that you mention it, I was thinking about that the other day.
I don't think Hunter's mentioned anything about server stuff, and either way, but yeah, that we can talk about that for the weekend.
Yeah, absolutely. Ah, sorry. That was really loud.
I didn't notice anything.
How much time have you guys got, by the way? Because I'm good to go for a while, but I don't want to over.
Yeah, it's
Overdo
up
it.
to Eli because he's the one who had a rough night at work. So
I mean, I'm okay right now. My next work shift is in like 5 hours, so
ooh, he
I,
should go
I
sleep
can
soon.
stick for a minute.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you should definitely go to sleep soon, then, brother. Thank you for hanging this long. I feel
It's
kinda bad.
cool. It's fine, guys. Like I'm wired right now, so I'm good for however long this goes for. Anyway,
Okay, like I could go for hours, is the thing, but
I could
Um,
not. I
I
could
mean, yeah,
not.
that's fine.
okay.
I'm
In that case,
under the weather.
Squid. Oh, that's a great point, Squid. How long is good for you? Should we end it at the top of the hour?
Yeah, that would probably be best.
Okay.
I want to
No,
lay
that's
down
totally
before I
fine.
hang out with friends tonight.
Okay.
Get some
Well, it's good to
rest in.
take care of your health. Absolutely.
Yeah, if you've got plans, then sure.
Okay. Well, top of the hour. I think we can get a lot done by then. So some of the Yoma managed to yank themselves from the floor. And by the way, the picture of Guchan from earlier, that gives you an idea of how high the ceiling is in here. It gives you an idea of roughly what a lot of the Yoma look like. I tried to get Copilot to help me out and make a cool picture, but in this instance, it made it either way too cartoony or way too edgy. So I didn't go with it, but
Oh no, was it a Muppet situation again?
no, I don't think quite that. But yeah. Anyway, it kind of made this like horrible goblin Yoma with cat ears, but behind goblin ears, wearing for some reason a traffic cone on its head. Don't know why, but there we go. What could I
He's just
tell
a
you?
traffic Kyoma.
Oh yes, the Kyoma, everyone's favorite Sailor Moon character. Okay. Anyway, let's see. The Yoma just got partially trapped. Kipster, where do you put your initiative table? Here it is. It was them. It was Midas. They had a chance to grab at her. Snake's turn. All right, he lands at the very bottom of the parking garage. There's no way to go deeper than this without beginning to go to the sub-level where gravity will flip under Dyson 94. And again, as a reminder, as a Dyson sphere, the interior is also just as much of a livable place as the exterior. The exterior has an atmosphere, kind of, although it's always a touch darker. It's not quite Twilight, but it kind of goes from Twilight to night. A brighter Twilight to night. On the inside, there's fake day. Instead of nighttime, it's just the planet Saturn, which is kind of dope. There is a large barrier between the two. If he goes much deeper than this, you're going to find yourselves having a drastic flip. You might hurl, and then you'll be upside down. Does that make sense to you, Eli?
No, yeah, I've seen Godzilla vs. Kong. I see how that works.
Hell yeah, I still haven't, by the way. I'm just glad that you know what I mean. So that's
Fix
awesome.
that. You must fix that.
I know, but I run a Sailor Moon RPG and I have fun playing with Grok and Copilot. leave me alone. It does sound cool though.
Yeah, I would not leave you alone.
I had a wonderful time watching Rodan with one of my hamsters before he died young. Hamdolph the White Knight.
No, not that. Yeah.
No, it was a wonderful memory though, because it was Godzilla Day. And so like hamsters like it when there's red light instead of regular light, because you know the way their eyes are. So I had the room just full of red light. I had a drinky poo. I had my long-haired white hamster, Hamdolph the White, and he was just kind of sitting with me, and I just pet him, and we watched Godzilla versus Rodan through its entirety, and it will be a happy memory forever.
That's cute.
He was such a good boy. Anyway, I just wanted to share that because it's a happy memory. I want to watch a Godzilla movie now, so maybe I'll pull out another hamster that has to watch Godzilla versus Kong with me, and they can just deal with it. I'm bigger than them. Snake looks directly up at Atlas as she plummets down after him. Sailor Atlas, to your dismay, you have lined yourself up for something lethal. He plants his Cobra Staff into the ground beneath him. It aims straight up at you, dude. There is not any real room to dodge. You see what I'm saying?
Okay, but I can. Let me think. I do have force field, but given to your tone, I don't believe it will soak that much.
This is going to be,
and I could be completely wrong.
This is going to be the full brunt of his attack. So here's what I'll let you do. I will let you burn your turn early, and I will let you decide ahead of time how many points you want to spend on your force field. Each point that you spend will give you an additional 1 to your opposed combat roll. I want to emphasize here, you have lined yourself up impulsively. I like you as a player. Your ideas are great. You have put yourself in direct line of fire with the Death Star. That is the option I will give you. Okay, homie?
I see.
Yeah, this is lethal. This is like Frieza's finger beam that you cannot dodge.
Okay, I think we're going to have to try and soak this as best we can.
Yep, you will have a chance. Oh, are you just gonna take it?
Oh no, I'm gonna do what you were suggesting.
You're gonna spend some. I'm so happy you decided to do that. Okay, how many points would you like to spend?
Depends which points am I looking at right now.
Energy points.
Okay, energy. I have 11 energy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
He's firing, by the way, with maximum advantage. He can't, and I'm sure you understand, he cannot miss.
Okay. And you said for how many points was it to give him a 1?
Each energy point you spend will add +1 to your opposed combat roll.
Oh, okay then. Damn.
I just want to say again, I love this system
9...
so much.
Okay. Damn. Okay. I will do 9 points of energy.
I love that.
So I'm
I love
down
that.
to 2.
All right.
2 points remaining.
I hear you, brother. All right. Now, hold up. Woo. Of course, this will be a roll with disadvantage. However, 9 points is sick. No, one of my dice went flying. That's fine. I'll find it in a minute. You're rolling with disadvantage. He's rolling with advantage. However, you are rolling with disadvantage +9. So you put everything you've got with your arms crossed into the shield in front of you. He puts everything he's got, aiming his staff straight up at you. And you can't help but notice, with your Senshi powers, which you never have noticed as a regular man, there's something within him. It's not Yoma, nor is it exactly human. He has some sort of magical power within himself as well, channeled through his obscenely expensive, obscenely high quality weapon. The likes of which you, as a worldly man, never imagined the power of. This is like the strongest laser weapon of all time, +5. Anyway, Squidorable, roll
Yes.
3d6, remove the highest, and then add 9. We'll add 6
Oh
and then 9.
no!
Oh my god, Squidorable. Why are you the way that you are?
I don't
That's
know.
the meanest thing I've said in a while. No, the mouse thing earlier was meaner. Hang on.
I don't know.
That's okay. Luckily, you spent 9 points, so he would have had to roll like a demigod to beat that. Let me see, though. I think you're probably going to be okay.
I hope so.
Yay!
You're probably going to be okay. I got so many windows up. Thank you for your... I thank you for your indulgence. I'm pretty confident that you're going to be okay. Yep. It slows your descent. The beam hits your shield and just disperses around you in just a series of lasers shooting off in every direction that vaporizes, disintegrates, smashes stone and metal above you, and you land in a superhero pose with a cloud of dust erupting. At least you blowing those 9 points saved your life and made you look badass.
That's good.
That is good.
All right. At least cool guys don't look at the crater they make.
It's a pretty cool crater. You know what I mean? This is like Iron Man before he fought the tank. Atlas, you're up. How many energy points have you got left? Like 4?
I have 2.
Make this count, my dude. For free, I'll tell you this. You're not going to brute force kill him.
Okay, not brute force.
I mean,
Cool.
you could go into like physical combat. Not impossible that you'd win. Unlikely that you'd win. But, you know, thematically, your character's own better judgment. He is in a stronger position than you. Even though you just did something super duper mega badass.
Trying to look at character sheets, see what I've got.
You got it,
Don't
you
have
got
a
it.
lot.
Well, Eli is looking Squidorable. I just want to compliment you again on this layout that you've put together. It is just so darn cool, and it makes me want to up my game.
Well, honestly, I got this from Etsy.
Well, good shopping. You found something great.
There's a lot of great resources out there for some pretty reasonable prices.
Well, after this game, I'm going to definitely do some playing with Grok and bless you, and Copilot, and further adjust future plans. I'm very happy with how the session has gone so far.
I've been having a lot of fun. Thank you for
Okay.
sharing.
Hell yeah, dude.
Okay, I have made a thought. You
Okay.
said I can't beat him through brute force.
Correct.
How breakable does that snake staff look?
Oh boy, you know, okay, give me a second to think,
Ooh.
because Sunder is never a mechanic I thought about in this system, you know what I mean?
Right.
Well, it doesn't look delicate. It looks like it's been made expertly. It's certainly a masterwork item. It's bespoke. You're never going to find something like this for sale. It was made for elegance. It was made for being effective. I'm comfortable saying that it's going to be tougher than most canes would be. No, I'm fine saying it's tougher than most canes would be. You're a Senshi. You're a superhero. Can you break it? Yes. Is it the first thing in this room you think you can break? No. That's probably a little bit tougher than stone.
Well, actually, let me make sure there aren't rules about this. 1 second.
Sunder? I don't think so, dude.
Well,
look, though.
there are magical items that you can have, like I have, and that
Yeah,
makes
of
me
course.
wonder if maybe it mentions health or damage to that
Okay.
under it.
Well, while Squid looks, Eli, can you just tell me a rough idea of what you're thinking?
Okay, so there's two ways I think there's to go about this. Either I have 2 energy after I use either an Atlas Cross Crush or a teleport, then I collapse from exhaustion anyway.
Okay.
So the thought is either I use my primary sentry attack on the stick and then, well, I'm helpless, but he's powerless. And
Okay.
it's either that or I teleport away and live another day, hopefully.
All right. I like where your head's at. Quick check. Squid, any idea about the weapons?
No, I thought it was worth,
It's definitely
Looking.
worth looking into. No, it's fine, dude.
but I don't see
As
anything.
a matter of
about it.
fact, I'll make a note to look into that after. Hang on. Breaking magical items. Soldier, loon, / tri-stat system. I think we're going to start inching our way into the full-blown tri-stat system soon, guys, by the way.
Oh, down like from the simplified Soldier Loon version.
Yeah, I'm thinking more and more gradually. Maybe, maybe not. I love this flexibility. Anyway, not important.
Yeah, I've skimmed through the book. There really isn't anything that specifically mentions the artifacts of power, but yeah, even if I did have anything specifically for that, I don't have it on my sheet.
No, homie, I love creativity. I love how creative this plan of yours is. So here's what I'll let you do. He's still pantless. You have still Iron Man landed superhero down after his attack failed. So here's what I'll let you do. I'll let you lunge forward and try to grab a hold of his the Cobra staff. At which point, I'll let you try to Atlas Cross Crush directly into it. And that will be a combat attack from you. And I will roll that versus a number you won't know. Versus the item's durability. Does that sound fair to you?
Sounds fair to me.
Good luck. Roll well. I love this idea. So, Sailor Atlas lands looking excessively badass after surviving what could have been a railgun to the face. That would have ended her life, by the way. And she leaps forward with everything she's got in her, trying to grab the snake staff away and destroy it from Snake himself. Please give me a combat roll.
All right, combat roll. That is a 6. Yes.
Can I see that, please? It didn't show up yet.
Oh no! I want Eli to be able to roll on his own because I keep picking up his roll.
God, Squidorable rolls such bad numbers.
This happens to me in any game I play.
Have Guchan's reroll. Have Sailor Mimas's reroll. Take them.
14.
What an improvement that was. Okay. Whoo, guys, I'm rolling my... I don't know if you hear these. Hang on. I don't know if these even come through my microphone.
No,
my actual,
I can hear 'em.
You can? My official Sailor...
I can hear the math rocks.
My official Solar... here goes Soldier Loon A dice, and they say... What was the total, please?
14.
I'm adding mine. 14 versus... Give me a second, please. 12. Reroll. It was a tie.
Reroll.
Reroll.
Again.
Reroll. It was
Squid,
a tie.
please. Help.
Please, Squid,
13.
please help. That's the opposite of good. No, I mean
I've
it's
still got a
great for
reroll
you.
left. You said you can have Mimos's.
Yeah,
I haven't rerolled
true.
that yet. So let me
Burn
know.
it.
Okay.
Take me, moms. Take me, mosses.
9.
We're re-rolling the 1. I mean, we doubled the 1, right? So 8 plus 6 then equals 14. My reroll is oh, that was a poopy reroll. Hold up. Okay, you grab hold of it, Atlas cross crush, and it shatters. Slow motion, Snake falls back as, unfortunately / fortunately, what turns out to be the sheath of a cane sword shatters away. He falls back.
Oh shit!
The beautiful, glimmering, shiny blade of his true weapon shows forth, almost blinding in its brilliance. However, this very intelligent man quickly considers his options without knowing that you're almost exhausted. Well, hold on. Wait a second. Give me a soul roll to try to cover that you're exhausted.
What's your
What's
soul?
your soul?
Ah.
Or mine, actually.
My soul
let's say-
after the recent nerfs was 4.
No. Mind. I meant. I'm going to say mind because.
Oh, mine's 8. Yeah.
Okay, businessman trying to poker face.
13.
13. We got to find a way. No, that's cocked. That's a 1, and then re-roll the one that says 1 and 4. That one's cocked.
Okay, so reroll one of the dice.
Yep.
That's crazy. Digital dice can fudge like that.
I'm sort of delighted by it, though, right? Are you? I love it.
I mean, yeah,
So,
because I hopefully live.
4,
Okay.
5, 6, 7, and then plus your 8. So 7 plus 8. So 15. Did I do math
15
right?
versus- hang on a second. That sounds correct to me.
Math is sound.
Uh-oh. Snake looks at you and then slowly stands up, still wearing his upsetting banana hammock with the pink ribbon on it, and goes,
Oh
There's
no!
"There's not much left of you, is there, sweetheart?" You are in trouble. Upstairs, Sailor Mimas immediately leaps down, however, after Sailor Atlas,
Oh shit!
and lands between her and Snake. The ice sword reforming in her hand, and she strikes a very badass samurai pose and says, "You first." Meanwhile, upstairs, Guchan, beyond pissed off. Hang on a second. 7 is leaping from Yoma to Yoma. Give me a second, I'm rolling for them. It's a gory scene, dude. This is not something they would put on camera in the Sailor Moon anime. There are limbs. There are parts of limbs. There are heads. There's a certain kind of Oni / Japanese demon / pride. Who the hell do you think I am? Dominance going on right now. The ones who aren't trapped in the ground are trying to swarm her. And they may succeed. You can tell. They eventually will. But this is a terrifying rage right now. And now I'm going to roll for the Yoma against her, because there are 20 of them, I'll say, attacking Guchan. Whoop! That one landed cocked. It was a 6. I'll be honest. For a second, I thought about lying and not re-rolling it, but then I didn't because I'm a good man. Okay. Oh my god! Okay. So it turned into a 3 and a 4 for the Yoma, and then it turned into 2 moons, which is 2 6s for Guchan. They can't touch her at this point. Sailor Midas, it's your turn.
Okay, so is Guchan successfully dealing with all these Yoma? Is she that pissed off that she's just able to... Will she be okay?
It's a nightmare. Like, you've seen people play Left 4 Dead, right?
Yes.
This is like regular infected attacking a tank.
Okay. Well, then can I look down the hole into the ground?
Yep. Definitely you can.
I want to aim an attack down at Snake through the hole from above without going down there, because I don't want to make the situation potentially worse by having all of us in the blast range.
Give me just a second to consider, because I don't know if you can see Snake from where you are.
Can I not?
Well, let me think. No, he fell down. Eli, you tell me. We're all friends here, and I think we're trying to play a fair game. In my mind, Snake landed and stepped back, which is what gave Sailor Atlas enough room to land. So what I think I see in my mind's eye, Atlas with Mimas in front of her and Snake just out of your sight. How does that sound to you, Eli?
That does sound fair to me, because I'm basically center stage right now with... Wait, do I actually have his sword in hand, or...
No. Yeah, you wish! No, the sheath exploded in your hand.
Yeah, I broke it, right?
Yep.
The sheath, right? He still has his weapon. And I'm basically mid-fall, because I'm done, basically.
Yep, you're standing behind Sailor Mimas at this point. She has her sword. Yeah, I'm afraid, Sailor Midas, you see only Sailor Atlas, who is looking exhausted, barely on her feet, behind Sailor Mimas. You do not see Snake, although you can tell from body language, he is directly in front of Sailor Mimas.
Okay. Well, then I will go down the hole. I'll get in front of Atlas, and I'll plan to do what we did before with reflection.
Or alternatively, and I'm just spitballing here, you do have light generation as a attribute, right? Am I remembering correctly?
One of my attacks makes light, yeah. But I don't have, like...
So I'm thinking is... but you don't have a target.
I'll let her jump
but
down
I
and,
was
and,
just...
and... No, I'm going to say, I will let her teleport down and have a target in this very round if she does so. If she jumps, it'll be next round.
Oh, so I could attack using my Auric Moonstrike.
I will let you teleport and land either in front of or behind Sailor Mimas and use Auric Moonstrike, yes.
Okay. Can I also put out there, in the case that an attack gets through, could I sacrifice my staff for a reflect?
If you sacrifice your staff, it's an automatic success.
Okay. I don't mean for the attack. I mean if we get attacked. Can I use it, essentially sacrifice it to give myself that extra action?
My point is this: if you sacrifice it, it is best possible outcome.
Okay. Well then, hell.
However, making a new one, that'll be the hard part.
That's okay.
Remember that. Okay.
That's okay. It's not like I'm using it all that often. I'm using it as an accessory a lot of the time. I can work on that behind the scenes. I can make it happen. Make a new sport. Make a new equivalent.
It'll have to be a new whole entire thing. It'll have to be something brilliant and new. Remember, that's the rule.
Brilliant and new. Yeah. Okay, then I will sacrifice my staff like we've talked about, and I will burn it up to send the shards up into the air as part of my new Auric Moonstrike. We'll just do that. Let's try to get max damage on this asshole.
So by which you mean blow your staff up and use it as a physical weapon?
Integrated into my attack, yes.
Ah,
Because my attack,
okay.
my attack is that I shoot a golden beam into the sky and then golden stars rain down. So that's
Yes,
already the
yeah.
attack. So this would be just me amplifying it by adding the actual item into it as ammo, you know what I mean? It's cinematic, is more what I was
I
thinking.
understand what you mean. So what we're gonna go ahead and do is triple your combat score for
Okay.
this. So that's gonna be a 15. Plus you roll with double advantage, which will be 4d6. Drop the lowest 2.
46 drop. This two. So I'll roll
Man,
46
this shit doing
first.
numbers.
What's that, Eli?
This shit is doing numbers nigh unconceivable up to this point.
So it's 29 because I rolled 2 6s and 2 1s.
God, 29. What the
Two-
hell?
2 6s and 2 1s, and you said 3 times my combat, which is 5, so that's an additional 15. It's-
my God.
So yeah. Oh wait, no,
Squid,
not 29,
you like-
27. I can't do math.
Oh, that's all? Oh, okay.
But-
Are you like okay? Do we have to call a priest?
I told you this happens in real life too. It's either I do great or I biff it constantly. These dice, man.
Okay, you flipping lunatic. You land, you plant the staff in the ground, and you stand. This is a little bit almost. We were just talking about Overlord earlier, and it's like there's a bunch of stuff in the new world that would look really cool if it was a fight, but then Ainz shows up. And so what was about to turn into a duel between Snake and Sailor Mimas, you plant your staff, you wave your hands, it explodes. And what's the name of your attack again?
Auric Moonstrike.
Okay, you shout out Auric Eradication.
Ooh.
A bright, blinding blast fills the room, blows forward. Snake plants his feet and tries to hold his amazing sword that was supposed to frickin', I don't swear as often as possible, last several more. I'm hang on a second, let me cope with something.
I'm so sorry. You could have said no.
Fine. I could have said no, but I am a fair man. I'm furious, but I'm fair. He holds it up in a way that would normally cut an energy attack in half. However, his sword shatters and is overwhelmed, and he screams and vanishes into a cloud of dust. A pair of frilly, bright pink undergarments flutter to the ground between 2 bespoke, beautiful shoes. You have disintegrated, Snake.
Sorry.
I'll eventually stop hating you for it.
Oh my god.
You said it would be maximum whatever I did. So.
No kidding! Dillweed!
I don't know. I mean, ashing a dude to his frilly ass panties, I feel like is maximum as it can get.
You know what? Those are an artifact. Wear
was
them
gonna
for a
say-
+1 stat
I was
boost.
gonna say-
yeah.
Make him into a magical item.
Oh god, wear them on your head as the Japanese pervert. Keeping uniform, whatever they call it. Like Tenchi's dad taught him.
Man, I'm sorry. I feel bad.
You don't sound like you're all that sorry or you
I'm
feel all
sorry,
that bad.
I'm sorry.
Alright, guys.
I lost my artifact if it helps. My item of power is gone now.
A little bit. that's what it costs you, by the way. And so you're not going to have another one of those for quite some time,
Yeah.
incidentally. Because again, this is a very heavy role play game we're playing, and there's going to be more role play in the DS13 secret Discord. However, it's going to be quite some time, even for a genius like Lena Strauer, to build something. And also, this is going to take player input. I'm not going to just let you roll dice and be all like, yeah, you made something. We're going to have to talk about what the something is.
Okay.
I think that's fair.
That's totally fair.
Meanwhile, however, what's going on upstairs? The massacre of Lesser Yoma continues. You've never heard Guchan make terrifying noises like this, even when she was trying to kill you. Apparently, Yoma pride is very important. In the interest of summation, as we are toward the end of our session, can I go ahead and get 4d6 rolls from each of you? Drop the 2 lowest.
46 rolls, drop 2 lowest. Okay.
Yes, please.
Well, I'll do Eli's first. I
Yeah,
apologize.
Squid, you can go first for this
Oh,
one.
me first? Okay. 2 and a 5. It's a 7.
Yikes.
Okay, improvement. We're starting to get closer to a median.
All right, now roll for Eli and do better.
7 for Eli.
7 for Eli. Okay. So, here's the good news and the bad news for Sailor Atlas. The bad news is she's far too exhausted to use any of her regular attacks. The good news is, guys, this is summation. Sailor Mimas makes another ice blade, which she gives to her. And Sailor Midas can turn that into a better steel than steel that she can wield. And she does pretty well with on-the-job instruction because Guchan is a maniac and is leaping from Yoma to Yoma. Eventually, they do start to make their way through and get to you. Fighting back-to-back with Sailor Mimas, you manage to fight them away until you are able to eventually teleport out. It is a much lengthier fight than this summation will allow. You teleport back to a shuttlecraft that is high in orbit. It was sent by Dyson 13. And the 4 of you, and you had to kind of drag Guchan away. I don't know which one of you wants to be the one to have done it. It's going to be between Midas and Atlas. Which one of you wants to be the one who had to?
I guess as the contract holder, I'll go ahead and do that.
Okay. She is saying swears in Yoma that you didn't even knew were real, but you know that they're things that a human ear shouldn't hear. It's scary, but also kind of cute, the way she's kicking and screaming after them. However, you all escape this legion of Yoma. You're brought back on the shuttlecraft, and you begin flying back home. Now, after this, here are some things. Everybody gets 4 points to spend however they please, but at this point, you have to spend them. You are allowed to spend them on a full-blown new attack, which normally you wouldn't be allowed to do, but you can now hit level 3, attack-wise. Pick something to spend them on, okay, guys?
Okay.
Yeah, I have 10 points total
You can only go up to level
to
3.
spend.
Don't hurt me.
Okay.
Okay.
I will minimize the hurts.
Yeah, well, we'll see about that.
Okay, let's see.
Again, there will be a lot
Okay, it's
more
4
roleplay.
points for level anyway, so...
Yep.
E-
And as previously discussed, there will be roleplay involved, and there's going to be a little bit of a time jump. And if people want to learn how to do physical attacks that are actually effective and do damage in real combat, you have access to that in the form of Stella. She can be a really good senpai slash not senshi. sensei when it comes to physical fighting. Guchen eventually settles down. She continues living in your building. And so we're going to have a solid week of in-character downtime, which we'll talk about in the chat. Okay, guys?
Sounds good.
All right, bet.
Beautiful. Well
you
done.
did not die today.
Woo!
You did. I didn't expect you to kill Snake this session.
Sorry about that.
Nope, don't be. That's the nature of RPGs, dude. If I always got my way, I could write a book.
That's a good way to put it.
This challenges me. This is cool. My plan initially was to have, well, I mean, of course, we've all seen Sailor Moon, and you know what happens when people disappoint Beryl too many times. I was gonna have Snake killed that way.
Oh.
Eventually, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
I see we just cut out the middleman.
Yeah, exactly. So instead of the eternal sleep or whatever it was that Beryl did to what's his name, you straight up killed a man. Oh, holy crap! Now that I think about it, this is the first human
Yeah.
any of you guys have killed.
Oh, Lena's gonna have trouble dealing with this.
Yeah.
The nightmares are going to be spicy this week.
That's true. And remember, now the nightmares happen only after you have transformed. Every time you transform is when the nightmares happen, and the nightmares are themed along. If you had been in the worst version of the circumstances, but not had your powers, and the worst version of the circumstances and the worst possible, most painful outcome in graphic detail.
Ew.
That's the nightmare.
Mind
So,
you,
like-
this nightmare also involves a man in a thong.
That's true.
That's Eli's
true.
focus the entire dream. The nightmare is just focused around
That's
that.
because
The part where
Xavier
he called him
has
Big Boy.
issues beyond this.
Yeah, and the part where Sailor Atlas accidentally called Snake Big Boy. He just wakes up in a cold sweat screaming.
This will make for some fun journal stuff. I actually am very excited about writing some stuff.
Dude, outstanding.
So I've been
I look-
itching to get back to like open writing and stuff because I was basically on a leash or on a muzzle the entire time since the last session we were in.
Oh, is that right? Dude, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to leave you in such a position.
No, I'm just frothing at the mouth, just fucking. I need to write.
Please don't say frothing at the mouth after the whole big boy thong panty thing. I'd appreciate that.
Okay, that's your thing, though. You said
Definitely not my thing. I'm asking you not.
Yay.
Yeah, gay. Thanks for playing, guys. I always really look forward to Saturdays. I'll see you in the Discord.
All right. Sounds wonderful. I'll see you guys there. I'm going to leave the call so that I can close out the stream, but thank you so much for coming to play again, Eli, and thank you for GMing. Yep.
I love my players. Bye. I'll leave the Discord now.
Bye. Have a good day. All right, guys. Well, thanks again to our GM and our player. Our GM's up there looking a little psychotic. I don't think he realizes it. Yeah, you heard me. Oh, he realizes it. Okay. I've decided, thank you for coming, by the way. I know responses don't happen quite as often in RPG. Can't really help that. But thanks for coming. We're gonna raid into the Beatus, Diabetes himself. Today he is playing a game called Murder Mystery Ghost Theater. I've never heard of it. And he is... Oh. Bear looks scared. I don't know what he's doing. Sorry, I'm just looking up at Kipster up there. But we're gonna raid into Beatus. He's a sweet guy. He's one of the olds of the internet who I appreciate immensely, and yeah, if you haven't followed him, I suggest following him. He does a lot of speedrun stuff. He does a lot of fun games, but he is a pillar. Without him, we are not here. Yeah, honestly, that's not an exaggeration. He's one of the old Something Awful, one of the first people who was really up in that Let's Play community. So, we'll go ahead and raid into him. I really appreciate you guys, and I'll have a schedule out tomorrow, and I'll see you later. Bye! Bye-bye!